following my
Do you want to
daughter.
start with a cameo from my mother?
Yeah.
You need to come and wave at all of the people. She's been walking in and out this entire time, but now the moment that we want her. There she is! Come here, Mum.
Houseworking.
Get her in. Our number one fan and our only fan. Hello.
Good evening.
Tell her it's lovely to meet her, and we're happy
It's lovely to meet you.
enjoying listening on occasion.
And they're glad that you're enjoying listening.
I am. I love it. Makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's brilliant. Welcome back to Crit Happens Plays Echoes of the Past. I got it right. Session 11 or 12, one of those two. Who wants to do a quick recap for us? I believe it's Adam's turn to do a quick recap for us. What you saying, Adam? What did we do last time?
Well, we it's pretty much spent the entire thing on the Harmony, because we ended it off right after Kate said fuck off to a bone devil. And we just sort of got acquainted and made a plan, really.
Yeah, so I believe you spoke to Ella Planestrider, the plane rider, and Xandar, the captain of the Harmony. And they essentially both let you in on what essentially was going on. Why you were in Neverwinter, why you were picked, why certain events happened at Neverwinter, why they believe Asmodeus has suddenly now awakened. And just a bit of a cool down after your escape from Neverwinter, as it was engulfed in flames and attacked by Asmodeus and their complex plan of some kind. We're not quite sure why yet. But the engine of the Harmony malfunctioned, and you pushed on over to the west of the Sword Coast. And now the steering is now fixed, and you have now decided to travel towards Waterdeep, hoping to get repairs for your ship, and to also maybe go and collect Lugas's Poke-A-Man collection from Glitter Sands. So that is where we will pick up from now, as we will move into the lower deck of the Harmony. It is currently midday-ish. Last time we left off, you guys had just left Ella Planestrider's room on the upper deck of the lower deck. Figure that one out. The tavern floor is bustling now, with quite a lot of faces where you've picked up the refugees from Neverwinter. It's not a joyous tavern by any means. There are depressed faces. There are people looking around for survivors. There are people making new friends and trying to just essentially bunker down and deal with what they've just witnessed in Neverwinter. So I'm going to say that you guys are just on the floor of the Harmony. What would you like to do?
Before we start, can I just commend you for the upgraded art for Peter?
Yep. So I have placed a few tokens. If they this not necessarily where they are, but they are currently here. And I'll draw your attention to Bingle, who has some extra fantastic artwork right there.
Oh my god!
Not screenshot artwork.
I'll be honest, I didn't do a lot of work today, and I had a good time making Bingle's stat block. A lot of thought went into it. A lot of love.
Psychopath Bingle.
I can imagine the psychopath.
Yes. How do you correctly build an NPC stat block for a psychopath child's character from 1980s?
It's very like Five Nights at Freddy's, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There is no soul behind those.
Oh, yes, there is. And it is a nasty, dark soul. So, yeah, the scene is yours, guys. How would you like to proceed?
Have we just, canonically just left Ella's, room after she...
Sure. You can go back in if you'd like. It's not like she just kicked you out and locked the door, but, yeah.
Okay.
But there are other individuals on this floor, if you do wish to converse with any of them. Hew, you will see the small child and the mysterious French lady who was making you sandwiches to hand out are
the sandwich chef.
to the back. There is the mysterious old figure. You do spot him just sort of down there. I suppose what roll me a perception check, Hew.
Me.
Yeah.
Yes. Perception.
How new?
With 14.
Who's that?
You've got quite the sort of the lay of the land of the tavern now, and you can see most people sort of depression, anxiety, not a lot of good feelings in this tavern. There's a bard in one of the corners that's just sort of taken on Julius's insight the previous night of trying to just sort of build up the vibes with some small melodic tunes on what he's playing, a small lute. And you notice a figure that you haven't noticed before, but he's wearing this sort of blue overalls, and you get the sense that when you last were on the Harmony, Xandar mentioned that there were a few members of his crew on this ship. There was Bingle, the chef, but he mentioned a few engineers that up until this point you really haven't noticed any. But you do notice one of them come up from two small double doors on the lower deck of this tavern just by the bar in sort of a discreet area, and he closes up the double doors and he padlocks them, and he sort of walks up onto the upper deck of the Harmony.
Okay. Well, what's the child looking like? What are they doing? Are they
Currently playing, just throwing up and down with depressed look in its eyes, but gleefully throwing in the air this squirrely dam that you've bestowed upon to them.
Excellent. Well, in which case, seeing that the child is playing and is okay, I'll nudge Julius in the ribs. I'll elbow Julius in the ribs and say, looks like you've got competition over there. That bar doesn't seem to know what it's doing on that lute.
Wait, what?
There's a bard on a loop.
There's a bard on a lute?
There's a bard on the lute.
Shoveling food into his mouth, apparently, from somewhere.
Roll initiative.
What?
How dare this bard?
I want to take out my lute and I want to crack it down on his head.
Hold on, let's see how well he's playing this lute.
Not very well.
Not very well.
Barely.
Not very well. It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not as good as you, but at least you maybe inspired someone to try and lift the mood a little bit.
Well, I mean, everyone has to... I mean, I play like that sometimes. Did you hear me the other day?
Yes. You broke the string, didn't you?
Maybe he's just like 12 vodkas in already.
I mean, it would go with the theme of the whole kind of day yesterday, I suppose.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll go over to where the other bard's playing, and I'm going to try and join in, but not in a competitive way, like, mate, I'm going to try and help out.
All right, you're going to try and help him out.
I'm going to try and help out. I'm going to try and, listen to what he's doing, and then I'm going to try and, take out my violin and do a little, would like to join in.
Okay, so yeah, you can sort of see him with his lute now, and he is just playing sort of this solo melodic track. But as you sort of make your way over there, it's by the bar area now, and you see Bingle up
Perfect.
there. And as you pull out your violin, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you sort of pull out your violin, he, as one musician to another, sort of understands without words that this is a sign that you'd like to join in. So instead, he sort of falls back to a kind of a rhythmic, beat on his lute, and he just starts to tap his foot in front of you, just so you can bring yourself into his metronome, essentially.
Cool. Let's do it.
Yeah. And what sort of thing would you like to play? Would you like to join in on these sort of mellow vibes, or would you like to try and uplift this place, or what sort of thing?
A little bit, but not like too jolly, but not like something that you want to like kill yourself to.
It's not thrash metal.
I'm kind of getting like Dragon Age Inquisition vibes. That song when everyone's like down and out.
Do you know what I'd like to do? If it depends probably on how well I go. But what I'd like to do is start off real sad and slow, and then like an epic piece of music, I want it to like build and build and build into something really badass. So like changes the mood with the song.
I like it.
Would you like me to join in with some Alvin and the Chipmunks-esque singing?
Yeah, come on, please, off the shoulder. Come on, Lugas.
I'll roll performance for it. I'm not.
And
actually
I feel like Hew does like a really good baritone as well.
Yeah, so Hew, you do see that there is all manner of instruments behind this bard where he sort of picks it up. There is a fantastic bass guitar. There's a triangle if you'd like to do it, but there is just this triangle. Or you'd like to go over triangle. I'll see. It's
going to be some kind of percussion. So if there's a tambourine or possibly like a drum that he can
one of those
can whack. He's definitely he's not a melodic person, is Hew.
I'll tell you what you can do, Hew. Mm-hmm. So not only does he have a tambourine, a triangle, a set of sort of bongo-ish drums, he's also got sort of this one-man band setup that he can sort of bring on as a sort of this backpack. And
that's it.
You could use this.
Yeah. I can certainly attempt it. Yeah.
I mean,
is it Dick Van Dyke?
Now,
no wonder he's playing her for. He's like 100 years old.
Yeah.
It would be remiss of me not to do an epic roll for performance here. So,
oh yes,
is Flopsy helping in any way?
No.
Yes, Flopsy, how will you be helping? Or if you...
I'll be like in the audience going, go guys. Great.
Okay.
I don't sing.
What I'll do is I'll start an epic roll for you three. Let's have a look. Julius, Lugas, Hew. Let's see what you can do.
Come on, Lugas.
Boom,
23.
That's all clicked.
Oh, it's good. Oh, it's good.
Lugas is even better than me.
It's just squeaking because I can't actually vocalize.
Julius, with a 20,
melodic squeaking.
With a 21, you play this epic orchestra style violin. And it is building, and you're coming up to your epic finale. Hew, how proficient are you with instruments, Hew? Or are you just, what are you doing?
I'm not. I'm good at hitting things, though.
Good at hitting things, but
good at hitting things. That's it.
So as you sort of you've got your triangle, you've got your tambourine, you've got your drums that you can activate via your feet, and they're just sort of banging behind you. But you are starting to get within the rhythm of it with a 15, and you're starting to create this amazing sort of percussion track behind it all. Lugas with 23, he described to me this chipmunk.
It is just, it's not words. It is just sort of pitch perfect, like an Alvin and the Chipmunk style, helium level, just long drawn, as much air I can belt out of my tiny lungs.
A hell of a falsetto.
Entirely passion.
Well, that's it. And so with a 23, you're actually bringing sort of this sci-fi element to this performance, because you're not releasing words, but because you're now level 4, with 40 feet radius, people can hear you. And you're sort of echoing these lyrics into their head in this chipmunk manner. You hear people sort of go, "Oh, God, what is this? It sounds horrible," but then they start getting into it, and they're like, "Yeah, I quite like Alvin and the Chipmunks." So no, absolutely fantastic.
They can feel the subtext.
Yeah. And you have brought up the crowd. I suppose I'd be remiss to say, Flopsy, that the entire crowd is focused on these 3 people. Is there anything you'd like to nick?
No refugees. Absolutely not. No.
Anything you'd like to nick?
I will head off towards Juliet and Peter though, and I'll go and sit with them for a bit.
Yeah, sure. So they're just at this small table, and lucky for you, they're sort of they've taken the bench seat that's against the wall, and you can see Juliet is just there sipping on a small glass of sherry or something, and Peter just has this stack of food, drinks, and he's just necking these tankards of ale, seemingly like he's trying to grow. You feel like he's dehydrated with the amount he's drinking.
Would you say that he's drinking like a fish?
He is drinking like a fish. You're right. Yeah. And he is still emitting this orange aura. And as you move over, Juliet just sort of nods at you, and you feel welcome.
Hi. I don't think we've actually properly said hello in this entire escapade.
No, you've just sort of egged your mate on to talk to me, haven't you? I think.
I've been trying. I don't think he necessarily made the best first impression, but I mean, this is what he actually plays like, and I'm gonna sort of like, trying to be the best wing girl that possibly can.
It's
gonna
impressive.
be showing. That's what he tried to do when he met you the first time. I will say that what he actually did was far funnier.
I kind of agree. I kind of wish one of his strings would break.
I just thought I'd come over and see how you were doing, because I know you lost a couple of mates in the fiasco, and
Yes.
I just wanted to see how things were going with you, and I'm just going to gesture to the dehydrated shark.
Well, and as you gesture to him, she sort of looks at him. Yes. My party, Io and Kaylee. Yes, they were lost. Now, don't think that we're sat here not thinking about them. However, we are seasoned adventurers. We've been through times of strife like this before. Just know that we're thinking ahead, and we're planning how to take back Neverwinter. This is a time not to think on the past, but to the future.
I think that's a very wise and thoughtful way to go about it. I think it would be very easy to fall into a pit of despair after what we went through. But no, I think we need to. But at least what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see things how it could be if we take the initiative and try to fix it. But I am struggling. And then she's just going to kind of, her eyes are going to cloud over in thought.
I don't know really what any of this means, but it's telling that out of all the 5 teams, you were the only team that made it out unscathed. There must be something about you that's quite special.
I just think we're a little lucky more than anything else.
No. I don't believe in luck. luck's what you believe in lower levels. If I've learnt anything on my adventuring travels, then you make your own luck. Unless you take the feature at certain, like every 4 levels, you know.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, Peter?
Fucking dandy. I'm as thirsty as a fish.
Do I feel any connection to him, Argon-related connection?
Yeah, most certainly. Yeah. I don't have the answer. I'm going to be real honest, because I didn't expect there to be an Argon-induced shark. But you do feel this sort of almost like this tug and this telepathic, telekinetic. You feel the sense that you could communicate with this shark if you wanted to.
Oh.
Other than talking, obviously.
Yeah. Can I? Okay. I'm not gonna do anything about that right now. But Flopsy is definitely going to be thinking about that.
But you're not going to try and do the thing that you did with me.
Yeah, I was saying this. But then that's kind of going to give the game away. Like, you kind of roughly knew what was going on. He has no fucking clues. So.
Yeah, he's no idea that you've got. I don't know.
Yeah.
He may get an insight to it.
I think that's probably more going to be like an emergency kind of shit. I need to talk to Peter. Do I get the impression that, because obviously I feel not necessarily more powerful, although I guess I do, but like with him, do I notice that he's obviously invigorated by it, but does his body seem to be showing any degradation because of the Argon? Or
make a medicine check for me.
Oh, so good though.
What's that
7.
total? 7. Other than the degradation that you see, that he has almost these open wounds on his body where this Argon is glowing from it, you don't get the sense that it's spreading in any way, but you do notice that his leathery, shark-like skin has deteriorated in places, but you don't get the sense that you didn't check him beforehand, so you can't quite discern whether it's got worse or anything like that.
Okay. And I guess the main question is, do I feel like I want to eat him?
You tell me. Would you like to eat the hammerhead shark? He does look tasty.
Not particularly.
But from what you're saying, no, you do not feel like you would like to consume the shark.
Okay, cool. Argon infused sushi.
He's not. And I suppose that is kind of telling. Is every sort of piece of Argon infused thing? I suppose it's the same kind of feeling that you would get meeting those Argon droids within the Time Museum. You didn't feel like you wanted to consume them, but they were
it's
more.
Not so much that they're like an Argon energy source. It's more like they're just powered. Like Argon is just kind of there, and it's being powered. It's powering it.
Exactly.
Okay. Interesting. All right. So that just means he's another Argon being, and I can't eat him. It's nice.
You can try.
I'm disappointed.
I'll fucking
You say
murder
who
you.
in particular?
No one's taking this
well-
power away from me. I'm a fucking god.
I guess I'm gonna let you enjoy the show and hope that it continues in the same vein. It seems to be a roaring success right now, but I'm gonna head over to the top deck and get a little bit of fresh air after what we witnessed yesterday.
Question to you. Couple of questions. Where are we headed?
Well, once the engine's kind of been turned around, because at the moment we lost our steering a little bit, but once that's back, we're planning on going via Waterdeep to drop off the 40 or so refugees that we have, and repair the ship. And then after that, we are kind of gonna figure that out, I think.
Okay, thank you. Second question. This may be personal. Feel free to not answer. Where are you from?
She's definitely gonna squirm at that question. Well, I'm from the Dead Zone.
Okay. Interesting. What brought you to Neverwinter?
Well, the invitation mostly. To be honest, we weren't really planning on going over there. We were already in Waterdeep actually when we got picked up by the ship. But yeah, I met Julius and we've just been traveling around for the last year, and then we got the invitation to go to Neverwinter, and then we found out that we'd been put into the games, and so we followed that route.
Well, it's been a pleasure. And as this is our formal introduction, she'll hold her hand out to you. And you see she's wearing these lovely sort of white silk robes, but you get the sense that they are armoured in some way, magically armoured robes, and they sort of come down across her arms and down by her legs, and she holds her hand out to you. And she just says, Juliet. And you are?
Flopsy.
Flopsy. Right you are.
I can't help but notice, do you happen to be magically inclined?
You could say that, yes.
Because I know someone who is really interested in magic tricks. So if you want to go and talk to Hew at any point, I'm sure he'd be very appreciative of any sort of low-level tricks that you could possibly show him.
I mean, there's magic and then there's magic tricks. I do know, I can pull a rabbit out of a hat, if you'd like that.
I mean, I'm not so much of a fan of that, but I'm sure he'd love it.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Maybe I'll pull something else, like a shrew.
But yeah, no, Hew was quite taken aback by some of the tricks that some of the carnival folk were doing, but I'm sure that he'd love to actually see some real magic.
I may do that. Thank you, Flopsy.
You're more than welcome. I hope you get some rest and recuperation. Hopefully, we won't be too long, and then we'll quickly make it to Waterdeep.
Cool.
And yeah, I'm going to cast one more eye across to Peter just to get a final look at how he's doing, and then I'm going to
still chugging ale. He's doing his thing. You could sort of read this guy like an open book in terms of insight. It's just like every time he puts down a tankard of ale, he's just going like he hasn't drank anything for days, and he's just constantly going like he needs water. He needs something. But he's powering through it.
What I'm going to do is, as I'm walking away, I'm going to keep a feel on that connection to see if it weakens with distance.
Yeah, you get the sense that it will weaken, but throughout this ship, you have been feeling this kind of connection. So you get the sense that you wouldn't go out of cell signal anywhere on this ship.
Okay. Nice. Okay, and yeah, I'm going to head to the bow of the ship.
Cool. I don't know what the bow is, remember, but
the bit that does that
pointy
bit.
The pointy bit. Right. Yes. Thank you. Yes, I should have learnt this by now. Lugas, what are you up to?
I mean, well, has our performance finished?
Oh well, no. Well, hold on. Yeah, sorry. You tell me. So as Julius, as you're finishing your epic crescendo, how would you guys like to finish this one off?
I'd love to go like this and then go
Shred it on the violin.
Shred it, and then I want to go get him, big boy, and I want to give Hew bardic inspiration to go just freaking crazy on his drum.
Boom, 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 boom,
He will. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's what I'm on.
Yeah, I need a separate performance check, Hew. Come on.
Yeah. And so bardic inspiration, what is it?
I think you get a D6.
Check that though. That might have gone up at level 4.
It might be a D8 now.
Yeah.
Oh, you get a D8. That's amazing.
Nice.
Let me see.
It might be. Is it level 5 that
I
it goes up?
can't remember. Let me have a look.
Bardic Inspiration.
No, it's D6 for now.
It's a D6.
Yeah. Still a
I think it's
D6.
5 that
D6.
goes up.
Yeah.
Right. Let's give this a. No.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
To be fair, it's probably as good as you can muster, Hew, but you do manage to get the sort of the rolling.
Well, I think the issue for Hew is he's just too into it. He's not going to stop.
Like Animal from the Muppets.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to need to like tap him on the shoulder. No, that's enough.
So, Lugas, you hear this violin coming to its epic conclusion. Hew is beating down on these drums. How will you end your performance as the vocalist?
I'd like to imagine it does the thing with the vocalist, just like it holds a note, holds like a really high and impressive note, like ages along afterwards. But Lugas ran out of breath like 3 minutes ago, so he's just been like recycling that in people's minds.
Oh, right. So you do see that the crowd is chanting for you to do a power slide. Would you like to try and attempt a power slide on this wooden floor? It does look quite slick.
Yeah, sure. I'll guidance myself while I'm shouting in everyone's heads.
Guidance yourself, and now make me an acrobatics check for me, please, as you attempt to get onto your tiny little squirrel knee. Do squirrels have knees?
I have knees.
They've got some kind of joints.
Yes, squirrels have. We can jump.
Oh yeah, cool.
We leap. We're infamous for leaping. Can't do that with no knees.
I don't know.
Very powerful ankles.
Boom.
Oh,
19.
come on.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go. 22 total. Your small stature allows you to power slide essentially the entire length of this ship, and everybody just stands to their feet. And for a moment, this entire tavern has forgotten what happened in Neverwinter, and their faces are lit up with glee. Well done to you all.
I'm gonna do one of those fancy bounce. Oh, I killed you. I'm sorry. I'm going on Marisha, right? Holy shit, guys! What just happened? Did we just make a boy band?
Yeah. I think we did.
Holy.
I had no idea you guys were so like accomplished.
Hew's still playing.
I just hit it.
You just pretended like it was someone's head.
Yeah. Is the drum damaged?
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
The rope damaged.
You've somehow dented an animal's skin that's sort of dragged over. It's like you haven't pierced it; you've dented it somehow. Like
It was loosened.
Whose drum was this?
that would be mine. But from that performance, just keep it. And he'll hand you these two, essentially these bongo drums that are sort of attached, and yeah, you can sort of
Amazing. Thank you. I'll try and fix it. And thank you. Eggs. We've not had eggs yet. Bye.
Oh, okay. That's that.
Yeah, what's your name, buddy?
The name's Daniel.
Daniel Drums?
Of course it is.
What do you mean? Sorry, what do you mean? Of course.
Sorry.
It's
nothing.
It's a
Daniel.
fantastic name. It's what the name my mother gave me. My name is Daniel the Bard. I travel from airship to airship playing my tunes, and I just happened to be on this one as we departed from Neverwinter.
Oh, so you're not from there.
No, I'm a traveling bard. I just try and make my money wherever my music takes me.
Yeah, me too. And I'll reach out and I'll shake his hand.
Well, lovely to meet you. Have you been playing long?
Yeah, I mean, define long. Some people have been playing for like 40 years, and I'm not quite there yet, you know?
Sounds like you have been playing for 40 years. I pick up a couple of things or two about the instrument that you've got there. Didn't know it could be played in that way. I'll give you that.
Well, like electric. It's an electric violin.
Yeah, you're essentially playing it like an electric guitar.
No.
Yes, I didn't know you could strum a violin with a plectrum. Just, I had no idea.
Yeah, well, they didn't have many music teachers where I come from, so I kind of just, picked it up and winged it. Fiddled around with it.
Right. Yes,
Okay.
I was about to make a crass joke, but that's beneath me. Well.
It was punny.
No.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Stop it. We've just met. It was lovely to meet you,
okay.
And if you ever hear again, please hit me up. He'll pass you a card that says Daniel Sumpter. Daniel Sumpter, the travelling bard.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Daniel. Right, I'm gonna look around for who's around and where everybody is.
Yeah, everyone's just sort of darted around, really. Everyone's just doing their own thing at the moment.
Hew's gone to get some eggs. Lugas is...
Yeah, I'm at the bar.
Lugas is slowly making his way back to the stage, sort of like heavily breathing. That took a lot out of him. He's 99.
Oh my God. I'll wait for Lugas to catch up before we kind of head in the direction of Hew. Hey, Lugas, were you in some kind of... I don't know why. Maybe it's just the robes, but I kind of I'm getting like choir vibes from you.
Hey,
you know.
When it was I was in my local village choir.
Oh, your village choir. What in the what do they call it? The world tree had a village choir.
Yeah, in the golden canopies at the top of the world tree.
Oh, well, that's something we have in. Well, okay, I wasn't in the choir, but I didn't realize you were quite so, musical.
Look, I did 3 minutes ago.
Oh, it was great. I don't know where Flopsy's gone. She's probably gone to hide. She's probably scared I was going to try and make her sing again. Again. She did not enjoy that karaoke, let me tell you.
Oh, I paid money to see that.
Yeah, well, maybe you won't have to, maybe. Oh, hello.
They say hello. Go on.
He was bewildered.
Yeah.
Every week she comes and says, "Are you live?" Yeah, right now, yeah.
That's great. So
I'm at the bar. Is the bell there?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So I've still got rhythm. It's still going. I'm still in the zone. I'm just ding 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 ding.
Start ringing the fucking bell. Just gets a cleaver, just bangs on. Oh, it's you. I kinda like you.
You're too. I'm quite fond of your eggs, Lucy. Are you working? I spoke to Bingle about you, and I said you might appreciate a job to do.
Is that bugbear's name?
Yes.
Yeah, see, he doesn't work here anymore. I'll work here now.
How did that happen?
Oh no.
Just me being here, Hew. I have this presence, like Gordon Ramsay.
I understand.
This is my kitchen. I don't work well with others, Hew. I don't work well with others.
So I feel a little bit bad for the chap now. Well, as you're back there, did you notice any eggs?
Eggs. Hew, you wouldn't believe it. They've got no eggs. Hew, I'm working with amateurs, Hew. There's nothing. There's like cucumber and salad. Even the bacon. It's like minimal fat on it.
That's not. So there's no eggs.
None. Eggs. None.
For fuck's sake.
So we just tear this place
First time
apart.
Hughes ever saw
Yeah. For fuck's sake. No eggs, you say?
Phew, I feel this anger within you. Just, we just let it
Is
out.
there a menu nearby?
I think this is the menu. I couldn't read it.
I'm gonna scan the menu. The menu. Is there mention of eggs on this menu?
There's a couple of mention. There's like an eggs Benedict and some scramby eggs.
Oh, I've absolutely had it with this place now. I might rage. No.
Come on, you.
I don't know what to do. Is there a manager we can speak to, Lucy?
I think that's me now.
Ah, right. Listen, you.
Oh,
Sorry. No, probably not.
Sorry. I didn't know what to do in that situation, I'll be honest. I've only been a manager for about 4 hours.
I mean, can you suggest something to substitute eggs? Cucumber, what's that?
Not the same as eggs.
Quite difficult.
I can't really think of anything that would substitute an egg. I'm going to be really honest.
Just see what you can do. Just I'll wait over there. I trust you. You're an excellent chef. You're Gordon Ramsay.
Hold on.
So
hold on. Bingle, come here. You see Bingle will wander up. Oh, hello, Hew. Hello, Lucy. What can I do for you now I don't work here anymore?
We've got a terrible, terrible problem, Bingle.
Oh, what might the problem be, Hew?
There's no eggs, Bingle. There's no eggs.
No eggs. We haven't had a delivery in about a week, unfortunately. I'm terribly sorry.
To do?
I could try and... Whoa. No, there really is nothing I can do, Hew. I'm really sorry. May I suggest a lively cooked steak?
Steak?
Remember the steak I cooked you on your first day here? I could do it again. If Lucy would allow me to.
I'll look pleadingly at Lucy. It was a very good steak. I'm sure he can make one for you.
Make me a persuasion check, Hew.
High stakes.
Oh, wouldn't that?
Oh, yes.
Oh, God.
I'll tell you what.
We were 21.
We'll be in combat later and we'll be like 7s for us.
with a nat 20, you tell me what would you like for Bingle? So at this point, time has stopped with a nat 20. You almost get to tug on the threads of fate, of Bingle's fate. What would you like to happen with Bingle?
Well, I would like this inconvenience to be well and truly sorted and made up. And I think like a platter of steak would be just the only way of doing it, frankly.
No?
Perfectly cooked, cut steaks.
Would you care for Bingle to be reinstated? Or to have any kind of job?
Can Bingle? Yes, Bingle can be the sous chef.
The sous chef. So still a demotion.
Yes,
you are bargaining here. All right.
I'm happy with that. Lucy did us. Lucy looked after us at the Morning Wood, and I think Bingle's great, but he's no Lucy when it comes to the kitchen.
Well, we've got our honour in that 20. And Lucy will look at Bingle. as time just goes, comes back to reality. Bingo. I will allow you to be my sous chef. Only because I need help and I don't know where shit is. Like, you've got things in different order. And you'll see Bingo go, ho ho, Lucy, I would love to. As much as this place was all mine before, and you've just kicked me out, I'll happily come back and work for you. Ho ho. Now, let me go and get that steak worked up for you, Hew. And it's at this point, Hew, roll me a perception check. 11. You see the engineer that you saw previously, sort of, he exited down these, 2 wooden shutter doors that is just to your left, about 10 feet away. And he's now come back and he's unlocked the padlock, opened up these shutter doors. Now, you don't see anything with an 11 down there, but you do hear this muffled voice of... And then the chap just goes... as he just whistles down, and then he closes it down. You hear it lock from below.
Okay. So there's a hatch. There's a lock. So is it like a key lock?
You get the sense that it was padlocked, but he took the padlock off, and he's now padlocked it from the other side. Well, you get the inside. So,
is there a crack, or there's obviously no keyhole? But is there enough to kind of see through? Can I have a look through the crack?
You can make your way over there, and just as you do, Bingo will say, Hew, what are you doing, Hew?
I think someone might be down there. There was an engineer.
No. There's nothing down there, Hew.
I mean, I heard muffled voices.
No.
Oh.
Don't you worry.
Well. Oh, well, okay, then I won't worry.
There's nothing down there. Would you like to still look in there?
I know, Bingo seems fine. I'll go wait for my steak.
That was easy. What are you up to, Lugas?
Was I close enough to hear any of that, or am I still at this? I was.
Yeah, you would have seen that whole interaction. Yeah.
Okay, but I didn't hear muffled voices.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay, well, I would have heard Hew say it anyway, but okay, I'll try.
Oh yeah, to be fair, you would have heard Hew say it, but let's see if you can hear it yourself. Nope.
Okay. That one. Nope. Lovely. How I am an inquisitive fellow with, reasons to attempt goodness. And that man's already admitted to being a psychopath. So I'll use my better judgment. Sort of, if Julius is still next to me, I'll psychically message, I sense evil afoot.
Evil in whose foot? What?
That confused me. I'm just gonna... It's something over here, and I'm just gonna hop towards the gate, what was it? Hatch. I'm trying to avoid using my low profile to avoid being seen by the bugbear.
For sure, yeah. Roll a stealth check then. So I'd say this works for you because you're small. You can sort of dart in and around the chairs.
Okay.
Yeah, 16. Yeah, you can make your way over there, which you don't feel like you've been seen. You've sort of taken a detour around the tables, around some chairs, and you've ended up just sort of next to this double hatch.
Would I be able to
just sort of peer through the gap? Yeah, make a perception check.
Or better than a nat 1, please.
Don't tell me what to do. 3.
Better.
Oh well.
A 7 total. All you look down.
Does he
this
see the
crack.
harmony?
Yeah. This time you see the harmony. Yeah. So as you look through this crack, you can see these wooden steps that go down, not too far, about sort of 10 foot down in this diagonal line. You see the bottom of the harmony, almost like this is the entrance to a cargo hold. And you can hear, now you're this up close, you do hear this muffled and you looking through the crack, you see this greenish glow, this green glow.
All right.
Superman in the cargo hold with the kryptonite.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I see the padlock?
You could see the chain. Yeah, I'd say you could probably see the clasp of the padlock.
Has luck gifted me, and has he left the key in it?
Let's have a look. Yes, the key is in it.
Okay. Using my latent psionic ability, I would like to cast my invisible mage hand without vocal or somatic components.
Sorry, push up your glasses. Yes.
Yeah, sorry, it's a feat I got last level. No.
Cool. So, and you can project that mage hand to appear by looking in the crack, so you can appear it behind the door. Is that right? Cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for, and I will attempt to sort of unlock and slowly lower the lock with the chain as quietly as possible with said mage hand.
That's it. So what I'll say to this then is it's more than easy enough to do, to bring out your mage hand, unlock the padlock, bring it down. But to do it quietly requires a little bit of finesse. So roll me a sleight of hand check for me.
Okay. Oh, damn.
Only because you're trying to do this like without anyone hearing, noticing.
Is it too late to ask Julius to distract the bugbear?
I mean, you can take your time doing it. It's not like you have time constraints.
It's cool. I feel like the moment that Lugas darted off through the crowd, Julius has gone straight up to the bar. It's where Lucy and Bingle. I don't know if Bingle's still there. They'd be like, can I just borrow something? Actually, no, don't worry, I'll get it myself. And I'm gonna like lean across the bar.
Oh, unconventional,
but view. Oh, sorry. And like just grab like a bottle of something.
Oh,
I don't know.
A little bold, but I'll allow it.
Yeah, cheers. We almost died yesterday. Here's some for you as well, and I'll pour some into a glass for him.
Oh, sorry, I don't drink alcohol. It brings out the worst in me.
Oh, I find that very easy to believe.
Oh, I've been sober for 7 years. Don't you know?
Oh. How terrible for you.
It has its pros, it has its cons, and you can see Bingle looking at this glass that you've poured for him, and it's almost like he's drawn to it. He's almost like, oh, I could take just a sip, just a sip, and he'll reach out for the glass. Are you gonna give it to him?
So. The good side of Julius is like, I should stop this. And then the chaotic side of Julius is like, I want to see what happens.
It's going to be like his sleeper thing. Like, you might awaken the psychopath.
I mean, you're the master of your own fate, Bingle. I think.
Oh.
Has to be up to you.
It has to be up to me. I mean, it was a trying time, and this is times of devastation and destruction. All of these people in these taverns, I feel like we should hold a drink up to them, don't you? And he'll take the glass and he'll take a sip and just,
Oh god. This is the most evil thing I've done all campaign so far.
I'm getting some tones of, a hint of ginger. And you'll see Bingle
Really?
will, instead of his usual fluffy self, he will just
Oh my god.
traipse
Darth
back
Beak.
go back into the kitchen. Like that. And with the glass, you can see Bingle pondering something. But
While he's there, can I break through the thing?
yeah, during this time,
I don't
Lucas, you have ample time. So roll me a sleight of hand check, and I'll lower the DC for it.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh.
I hope it's 6.
A 6. I'm going to say I'd lowered the DC. I'm going to say that the mage hand twists the key, the padlock comes off, and you bring the chain down. One chink of the chain just goes dunk onto the wooden stairs. But otherwise, you manage to catch the whole thing and bring it down, and you sort of just lay the chain down, or put it wherever you'd like to. But you don't. You just make that faintest of thud sounds as you do.
Okay. Like I say, I'll psychically link to Julius, like a perfect distraction. I don't know what you did there. Hopefully it was completely moral, but thank you.
I've got to be honest with you, Lugas. I'm not quite sure what I did either. The end.
But you say out loud to the bard in front of you.
Wait, do you need help? What are you doing? In his head.
I mean, I don't know if you, I cast
can.
message twice there.
Message.
Oh, you can cast message. It's me. Okay.
Perfect. Aren't we a couple of show-offs?
Indeed. I have a sneaking suspicion there is a hostage down here.
Another one.
Another one.
Every time we get on the ship, there's some kind of hostage situation. Do I need... Shall I get Hew? I don't know where Bingle's gone. He had a mad gleam in his eye.
Well, yeah, he's always had that. As far as I can tell. I mean, yeah, I feel like Hew's got too sort of rough of a hand. This might be require more of a delicate touch. But let him aware of it. Don't bring him.
Okay. I'll get him. Okay, cool. And I'll go over to where... I don't know what Hew's doing.
Oh, I sat at a table, knife and fork in hand.
Waiting for his steak.
Just waiting.
Just waiting, yeah. Hello, Julius. My steak will be here soon.
Hey! Oh, steak, is it? What happened to the eggs?
They had no eggs. Just dead serious. No eggs.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I was just thinking about how much good news that is for the rest of us, who, are in close proximity to you after you've had eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay,
not the only musical one, Julius?
Yeah. So, Lugas is, there's something suspicious going on. So we're just going to go and check it out. And if it goes badly, we'll scream really, really loudly.
Okay. I'll wait here for the steak, and then and then when the steak's done, I can come help.
Yeah, and then keep an eye out for Bungle, whatever his name is.
Bingle. We don't want to get copyright infringement here.
I know what his name is. I'm just being an asshole. Okay, and I'm gonna try and not stealth, but I'm gonna try and nonchalantly make my way. I'm not up to anything, but I'm gonna try and just get over to where this is.
Yeah,
I just noticed him. Are you just trying too hard?
What's that thing from Parks and Rec?
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Yeah, that's it. So quite easily done now. Bingle's not in the vicinity, but Yeah. Are you opening the door, Lugas?
I'm opening it as wide as it needs to fit me, which isn't very wide.
Yeah, so the door just goes like that.
Indubitably.
And as are you going down as well, Julius?
I don't know whether I should. Maybe I should just lean against the door.
Oh, in case I can't get out.
They
I'm
are
not casual.
It is kind of like a cellar door, so it's not so much a door on the side. It's they're sort of slanted. It goes down into the lower floor. So
Lean really far back.
all right, just lying down. Yeah.
I feel like I went to lean up against it and didn't realize how far back it was, so I'm just like, what?
Cool. So as you head down, Lugas, this green glow starts to just light up the room, where the sun is shining on this large chest of this green glass emerald type mineral in front of you, and there's hundreds, if not thousands, of these shards. You see in front of you this engineer that is toggling with something on the wall, sort of these steam vent ports, and he's sort of wrenching on them. And you can hear this muffled voice, and you see a pair of boots hanging out from two crates just over yonder, but you can't. That's all you make out is just two boots. So you'd have to go left to take a look at this glass mineral that you're seeing here, or go right to get a view on this figure that is making the noise. Or straight ahead of you is the engineer. And I would say the room itself is probably about half the length of the Harmony, so only sort of around 20 by 20 foot.
Okay. I'm gonna cast message on the muffled box guy.
Yeah?
Because that pretty much. Hopefully, he'll should be able to reply.
Yeah, if that's what the spell says, I believe it does. Cool.
Yeah.
What would you like to say?
What's going on?
Just out
Who
of
are
interest,
you?
Do you even need to cast message because of your
They can't reply. That's why I'm casting message.
Oh, I see. Sorry. Yes, go on.
Because I don't know if this person is already psychically gifted. That's right.
Right,
yeah.
I gotcha.
What's going on here? Who are you?
Who are you? Where are you? Who is this voice in my head? You've got to get me out. Please, help.
That doesn't answer my question. My name is Lugas. I'm a source of good. What's going on?
My name is Lieutenant Fields of the Neverwinter Town's Guard. You need to release me, now.
Can I insight that?
Sure. It's going to be super hard just because it's a message spell, but yeah.
Yeah.
Insight normally requires you to see the person's face. Yeah, it is.
I did too good of a performance earlier. I wasted my roll.
Yeah, I'm going to say DC was like 18 to hear if there was any sort of stammer in his voice or anything like that. But no, from what you said, you don't pick up any kind of tells or anything like that.
Okay, well, so again, cast it because it doesn't make a noise. Why were you taken, and what's with the crystals?
We were performing a routine search on the Harmony. Before I know it, I was hit over the back of the head and woke up here, tied up.
Did you see your attacker?
I believe it's this person that stood behind me. So, referring to the engineer.
Okay. How would I still be? I'm assuming. Would I still be within like 40 feet of Julius and that?
Within Julius, yes.
Within Julius, so I can still communicate. So, yeah, psychically, I'll let Julius know. I think there is a sort of blindfolded and gagged Neverwinter guardsman down here who says he was attacked by the engineer. Also, there's a lot of flippin' expensive jewels.
Sounds kinky. I love it. Do you want me to come down there?
I mean, yeah, I'm a bit lost with how to approach this man.
Julius, roll a perception check.
Okay.
Oh no, has Bingle returned?
Yeah.
Bingle, who is now drunk.
Oh wait, perception. Yeah, that is right.
Or so it is.
That's alright.
You see, coming
18.
down from the upper deck is Captain Xandar. He's heading in your direction.
Oh. What does he look? Happy? Angry?
Looks his normal self.
Casual?
Yeah, pretty casual. Making his way over. And he'll come close and he'll just say, "Hi, Julius. How you doing? What are you doing?"
Hey. Sorry. Tried to lean back and then my cough came out.
Hi.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
Hey, I was just, I don't know. I was relaxing.
All right.
Listen, how long is it going to take for us to get to Waterdeep?
Hey,
Are we talking
No, great question. 4 hours?
4 hours? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like days or something. Okay.
I know we didn't drift that far off, and we've essentially just got to make our way back to the Sword Coast.
Oh, nice, cool. And then so we get to Waterdeep, and then are we like staying on the ship with you guys, or?
I mean, that's completely up to you. I've got to get off and fetch some supplies to repair the ship, but it's probably worth mentioning we're most likely not going to be able to land at the normal docking area.
Let me just check something.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Just checking something. The normal docking area?
Aye, each city has their the area where their naval ships will dock and where their airships will dock. Complicated as it may be, we may have to land on the outskirts of Waterdeep and just make our way there by foot. That's all.
Why can't we just go in with a boat full of refugees?
I mean, nothing for you to worry about.
Oh, let me just insight check that there.
Sure.
Sorry. Oh, come on, Julius.
I mean,
11.
Yeah, just above a nat 1. You get the sense that this guy's lying.
Sure. Okay. Right. Seriously, though, like, why not?
Look, how do I put this to you? I can trust you, yeah?
Sure.
I am... The crew of the Harmony, and the Harmony itself, requires quite a lot of money to uphold and pay my staff, right? Ferrying people around doesn't exactly pay very well, yeah? We often smuggle things from city to city. We may have some things on board that aren't exactly kosher. Let's put it that way.
Are the things on board that aren't exactly kosher behind me right now?
No.
Fucking liar.
All right. I get the sense that you might already know it. By your lying on my cargo hold door.
I mean, I lie in lots of places, but yeah, this was strategic.
Excellent. I'll tell you what. Come with me, and he'll head on over, and he'll try the doors, and he'll see that they're unlocked, and he'll look back at you, Julius, and be like, "Now, how did these doors get unlocked?"
Actually doesn't know that.
Lugas, behind you, you see the doors fly open. What would you like to do?
And jump into like a shadow.
All right. You roll me a stealth check.
Okay. 14.
40. Cool. So yeah, you jump into a dark little place, easily done. And you can now see that Captain Xandar has headed down. And he'll go, "Come on, Julius." And he'll come down, but just as he makes his way halfway down the stairs, he'll just shout out, "Nathaniel, we have visitors." And he'll just sort of stop on the stairs, and Lugas, you'll see the repairsman, sort of the engineer that's down here in the ship. He essentially just gets a big crate and puts it over the creature that you, the humanoid figure that you can see with the boots, and the muffled sounds gets a bit lighter, and he'll say, "Julius, follow me," and he'll guide you down. You see that now this is a room where you see a large crate with this very vibrant green glass, emerald type things, and he'll just Xandar will make his way up, sit on the side of it, and just place a hand here, and he'll say, "Not the most legal of substance we're carrying here on this ship."
Do I recognise what it is at a glance?
Roll an Arcana check.
Oh god, that's going to go well for me. 15.
15. You get, on first glance, it looks like emeralds, but as you get a little bit closer, it's not. There's almost this swirling arcane nature to them, and this vibrant hum to them. You get the sense that you've heard of what this is. This is called Rinstone.
Rinstone?
Rinstone, and it's said to have arcane properties that allow an individual to enhance certain things, whether that's weaponry, spells, or just anything in that nature. It's a catalyst in order to enhance something.
It enhances things. Okay. Got you.
Hey, Lugas, I see you got your hand up there, lad.
No, this isn't Standy. What I say my own name? Can I like attempt a subtle telekinetic shove on the box he put on top of the bloke?
Yeah. How much weight can you do?
And try. Well, telekinetic shove is not mage hand. It's another.
It comes from you. Yes.
Telekinetic shove. One creature. Damn, is the box a creature?
It's a mimic. No.
Yeah. In a strength saving throw, will be moved 5 feet. There might be more details about moving objects.
I mean, there must be a telekinetic feat, right? Let's just say, I'm going to say I'll rule it. Right? It's telekinetic. You should be able to move objects around. If you would like to make a strength check for me.
A strength check?
Well, yeah, it's coming from you, right? Well, I'll tell you what you can do, or an Arcana check. Or, no, I'll tell you what, roll a d20, add spellcaster modifier.
Okay. You can try and move an object that weighs up to 1,000 pounds.
Oh, if that's what the spell says, then yeah, it makes sense that you should be able to.
That's what Jack did. Because I want to play it off as that guy put the box on weirdly, and it sort of slid off.
Okay. Yeah, I just, for some reason, I just imagined him getting this crate, turning it upside down, just placing it on him. So if you want to get it off, you've sort of just got to jolt it off him. So yeah, roll whatever you need to roll. I don't know what it is for telekinetic, or if Jack's ruled this before, but I'd say
usually that thing it's not the telekinesis spell. It's a feature. It's usually that thing makes a strength save.
Okay, what I'll say, roll a d20, add your spellcaster modifier. That's how I'm going to roll this one.
Spellcasting modifier. So it's +4. Would it not be spell attack? Okay.
No, just...
Yeah, that should be right.
16, yeah, you manage to hit this box, it just goes... and then just topples off of this creature. And you can now hear this... And Xandar just looks down and just goes, for fuck's sake.
I'm just gonna smile and take a big sip of the bottle that I nabbed from behind the bar.
Right. Okay. It's time to be upfront with you all. All right, we're smugglers. Lugas, you can come out of that little hidey hole there because I rolled really fucking well on perception as I made my way down here.
Hit.
We're smugglers. All right, we smuggle things. From time to time, we sometimes have to take ourselves a little hostage. This chap here was poking around our cargo. We can't let him confiscate any of this. Don't worry, he won't be harmed. We were planning to just let him go, but then hellfire broke loose in Neverwinter. You could say we done him a favour, if anything.
Is he aware? I thought there's not really an authority to sort of report back to.
I mean, I'll tell you what. Let's ask him, and he'll make his way over. He'll grab this creature. You can see now it's this haggard town's guardsman, right? Who is just wearing this simple tunic.
It's Adam.
Simple.
Adam, no, not Adam.
Simple jeans. It's not Adam. You're all right.
Oh,
it's not Adam.
Disappointed.
Simple jeans. You can see that he was wearing armor, and you can see his armor over on the side. And he's gagged and blindfolded, and Xandar just takes the blindfold off, takes a gag off, but leaves him restrained at the back, and he just goes, all right, lad. And then removes the restraints and just goes, look, no one's here to hurt you, all right? We just had to get you to be quiet for a little while, and you can see this man is now sort of doesn't know what to do. Is there anything you guys...
Hey, fella, relax. And I'll hand him a bottle I'll hand him the bottle, like, relax.
And he'll take the bottle, smash it on one of the crates, and hold it up to all of you.
Oh, man. Let's nab that.
Who are all of you? Who was the one talking in my head?
Me. The squirrel will wave from, I think I would have hopped on Julius' shoulder by now.
Am I dead? Is this a fever dream?
No, but... Oh, God, I have some bad news for you. My name is Lugas. I'm a representative of Tyr. I'm down on the model plane. You're in a really bad situation. I understand the gist of what your job is, but like, I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off. Neverwinter sort of it's in a bad state at the moment.
How do you mean? Where are we?
We are are we above the sort of Sea of Swords?
Yeah.
Okay, we're sort of above the Sea of Swords after a horrible, like, sort of god-raising cataclysmic event happened back in Neverwinter. You appear to have sort of, if anything, this is rather lucky you ended up here, but otherwise a lot of people sort of made a perish. What's your name?
My name, my name is Silver.
Silver. lovely to meet you. Wish it could have been a better circumstance, but I can... Yeah, considering the new information I just learned about these gentlemen here, I feel pretty bad for you.
Why have you got a crate of Rinstone, Xandar? And you'll see Xandar just goes, just no, none of your business.
You just like smuggling out loud. He wasn't like deafened.
I mean, look, Xandar will turn to you, Lugas Julius. I'm kind of at a loss with this situation. Normally we would just let them go. We'd pay them off a little bit, but I mean, we've taken this guy from his home. It's now been destroyed. I'm not quite sure what to do in the situation. What would you suggest I do? I could kill him.
No.
Right,
I'm afraid I'm kindly against that.
I'm not against it. I'm just saying it's an option.
I'm against it. That's my opinion.
All right. So if we don't kill it, look, let me lay it out for you, all right? In 4 hours' time, we're going to be entering Waterdeep, all right? If we don't get our ducks in a row, we're going to have the same problem. Now, as you may know, when you deal with airships, the customs of that city often will patrol the docking area, okay? They may intend to board our ship and search us again, and we'd be in this problem all over again. We'd have to take hostages, we'd have to do all sorts. We need to deal with this situation now. Otherwise, it's only going to get worse.
Well, I would hate to perpetuate this behaviour you've engaged yourself in, Xandar. Please be aware, my opinion of you has lessened since knowing about this.
I apologize. Just know that I'm a nice guy. A man's gotta eat.
I understand a man's gotta eat. Well, I guess I won't consider you a horrible person until I know what Runestone is, because I don't think I do. But would Andy, this is a question for you. Would like Edward have like a helipad?
No.
He's a rich cunt.
No, unfortunately not. I'm not going to give you a helipad.
There goes that plan. Well, you know what? Fine. I upheld the law and justice. I see. Go ahead to customs. Really, I'm not going to perpetuate this. Look, I don't want to ruin this sort of. You're sort of our ticket around this plate. I'm proper lost here, mate. Don't ask me. I'm going to go lie down.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? What do we do with this gentleman that we've got here? We could look. Option number 2, we keep him tied up. We keep him there, and you see this guy now just is holding the bottle out in front of him.
No,
we can just tie him back up.
Everyone, just right. Calm down, Xandar. How much is the market value of this stuff?
Do you really need to know that? That's a lot of gold.
I mean, I asked you.
That's a lot. That's a lot of gold. My years depending on this haul. Let's put it that way.
Okay, so great. So Silver, here's a question for you: would you like to be rich or dead?
Oh, fuck.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Or intimidation.
Do you want me to leave?
Yeah.
Do you want me to leave the room so I'm vanished again?
It could be persuasion, actually.
I'll let you choose. Persuasion or intimidation, your choice.
I'm doing it in a friendly manner. Let's go with persuasion.
Would you like to be rich or dead?
Yeah. It's 20.
It's friendly.
20. I mean, at this point, I don't want to die. But I do not want anything to do with that brimstone.
You don't have to have anything to do with it, my friend. You just have to walk away and shut up. It's really easy.
500 gold.
I'll just look at Xandar.
Hey, what do you mean? Why are you looking at me? You want me to pay this man 500 gold?
Sure fucking Rinstone.
Aye?
You got caught with it.
I'm not paying 500 gold.
Well, I don't particularly want to pay 500 gold either. I'd say we just keep him tied up.
Again, I feel like you owe this man one. You've sort of...
I owe him something. I don't owe him 500 gold. That's a lot of gold.
What's the maximum you'd be willing to offer him?
I do you a deal, Silver. 50 gold and a hug.
Oh, that'd get me. Wait, no.
I mean, you'll see Silver now will just sort of... I will take 50 gold and a hug. Just let me go. I will say nothing to anyone.
Insight check. I want to
go for it.
Trust him.
If you were going to do it, I was going to do it myself.
Oh.
You
do it yourself.
You trust him wholeheartedly, and I will take that as Xandar's role.
No.
Thank you very much indeed.
The Xandar can do his own role. Julius was
tough.
Crying over the booze that's now smashed.
See what Xandar rolls.
Yeah.
No.
No, just as bad. Just as bad.
Well, Julius, I don't know about you, but I trust him. He ain't gonna say nothing.
I think maybe the solution is we drop him off a little bit before Waterdeep. With his 50 gold. But just far enough away that he can't cause us any problems.
Hey, I've got a good place in mind. There's an almost like this beachfront as you come up to Waterdeep, and this lovely place that I wouldn't mind paying a little visit to some old friends.
Where would this be?
Glitter Sands. I don't know if you're aware of this.
Hey, I'm from there. Well, that's where I live.
Hey, little one, what do you mean you're from Glitter Sands? You live at Glitter Sands?
Hey, I live at Mordenkainen's beach and resort. Beach house.
You don't seem old enough, little lad.
Well, I'm older than you'd assume. I'm approaching 100 next month.
Are you shit? How's that work then?
I was like, what do you like? Well, I get older every day. Like, I reached 99.
All right, smart.
1 month ago.
All right. When's your birthday?
What fucking month is it?
I can't remember the D&D months. The middle
exactly. Yeah, fine. Mine's one next to the middle one, about halfway through.
All right. Hey, all right. I don't know what this conversation's got to do with anything, but I'll be sure to send you a birthday card, little man. We can drop him off there. Look, if this comes back to bite us in the ass, I'm blaming all of yous. All right?
Mate, don't blame me. We weren't there. Me and Hew not involved.
I'm blaming specifically Julius and Lugas, and by proxy Hew and Flopsy up in the upper deck. All right.
Well, maybe you should blame yourself for being a shit fucking smuggler.
Hold the ticket there, my dear. A shit smuggler. I've come into Neverwinter with a flurry of people for the Neverwinter Games. I've managed to whip around a couple of sails within Neverwinter and get out of the place. Completely unseen till now. You tell me who's the shit smuggler, eh? Because it ain't this man. It ain't this man. Alright, I've got a crate full of rinstone. It ain't this guy.
Well, I mean...
Julius is just privately thinking, oh, this guy's got a real chip on his shoulder. Jesus.
Alright. You be hard-pressed to find a better smuggler than me. Alright? And in times of need, when you need to get into Waterdeep, and just to let you know, they're not letting in any Tom, Dick and Harry into that place. And I think you'll find you lot are going to have a hard-pressed time to get into that city. Unless, in fact, you're a smuggler. Like myself. So please, rethink your decision on whether I am.
That's a good job that we know. It's a good job that we know a smuggler.
Aye.
And his massive smuggled supply of rinstone.
Indeed, and if I find out you're taking any of my runestone, I won't be happy.
What's runestone?
What's
I've been lost for
runestone?
No idea. Never heard the stuff.
Now this
I'm
stuff
assuming
here,
it's. Oh no. Do you eat it?
You'll pick up a large sort of stone of it, and you'll say, runestone. It's a precious mineral, very rare, especially in these parts of Faerun. Infusing it in equipment or using it as almost like a spell casting focus allows you to do miraculous things, empowers the item that it's infused into or the spell that is cast from it. More damage.
Oh. Okay.
You can do some quite miraculous things with this stuff. It also has a second use, that you can combine spells. Let me give you an example. If you had, say, a Scorching Ray spell and a Fireball spell, you could essentially create a brand new spell. Call it whatever you like, with specific properties.
Scorching balls.
Scorching balls. Scorching balls. Yeah, I like it. I
like the mind sink.
But it's costly. But if you want some, well, this is all taken for. This is all accounted for. I've got a buyer in mind. But, I mean, I'm sure he'd be willing to sell you some.
Okay, I mean, why is this mineral considered like smuggleable? It seems like it doesn't have any like sort of obtuse negative effect. Why is it like criminal?
Aye. It does come with some sort of risk. As with anything like this, argon, rinstone, not really of the same caliber, but whatever it does infuse with has the tendency, after many uses, to blow up in your face.
Hey, okay, that's immediately unsold me on it. I nearly felt agreed, but the threat of combustion, I'm alright.
People also smash it up into little fine granules, and you'll see they put it in little pipes and they smoke it.
I can imagine that does wonders for their lungs, having tiny glass crystal shards in there.
I mean, it fucks them up, yeah. One of the best highs you've ever had, though.
I mean,
take my word for it.
No, again, I'm alright without that. 15 years sober.
Hey, good on you, pal.
I used to be a massive addict.
Speaking of sober, you guys have met Bingo, right? 7 years sober, that bugbear. When I met that bugbear, absolutely psychotic. I had to sort of just pin him down just to stop him from ravaging me and my crew. Nearly took us all out in one fell swoop. Ever since then, ever since I put him on the right track, he's been tip-top. Never a drop of any single kind of alcohol. Never kind of any temptation. We would always keep him. Always keep him very well in tune. We never want to see that bugbear take a drink of alcohol. I tell you.
Well, I'm very proud of him, if that's the case.
Aye.
Sure to congratulate him when I go back upstairs.
Aye, please do.
In person.
Well,
shake his hand.
Lugas, if it's okay with you, we're going to be arriving in Waterdeep very soon. Is it okay just to stop this man doing anything we don't want him to do, for me to restrain him and get him a pillow and maybe a drink or something to eat?
I mean, yeah, sure, just don't sort of gag him and bury him under boxes and...
Aye, look, I told you to stop putting boxes on our prisoners. All right, they don't like it, and you'll see the engineer just.
But I like doing that.
You pick up a box, and you put it on someone. It's quite comical, if anything.
That's the engineer.
That's Nathaniel. That's the engineer.
I'm the
Suddenly very worried.
Hello,
all of our safety.
I'm Nathaniel, the engineer at the Harmony. Yes,
I just sound like Paul McCartney.
Hello. No.
Hello.
Hello.
I want to do Christopher Walken. Hello. It's nice to meet you. Yo. Anyway.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, I think we'll talk to him.
This was fun. I'll go over and I'll clap old. What's his name? Silver.
Silver.
What was his name?
Silver
on the shoulder. They're like, there you go, buddy. I think I might have saved your life today. Don't forget that, okay?
Yeah, he won't reply.
I'll just smile at him, and then I'm gonna walk back up to the bar.
All right.
I'm just gonna say, sort of psychically, let me know if they mistreat you. Even though I've agreed to him being bound to a chair, probably. I'm like, whatever.
You'll see Xandar just sort of props him up on a chair, gets a little pillow out, puts it behind his back, and he's just looking at you lot, just like, oh, sitting comfortably, mate. Like, come on, look, we'll get you a drink and we'll get you some food. And he looks back to see if you've all left yet.
I'm still there.
All right, yes, super comfortable. And what would you like to eat, sir? And Silver will just sort of spit on the ground near him. Aye, no need for that, come on. We've got some spectators. If you keep that up, I'll kick your fucking head in. And that's...
Heard that.
Aye. It's better that they know. It's better that they know what we're capable of, alright? And that's where we'll go and take a bit of a break. Hooray.
Okay. Oh my god.
Back in just a second. Welcome back to the Harmony airship stuff going on. I'm going to say that you guys have exited the cargo hold now, followed by Xandar. He's left the engineer and Silver, the mysterious town's guard of Neverwinter, down below the cargo. What would you all like to do? We are approaching Waterdeep now. I'm going to say, is there any last little bits that you guys want to do? Otherwise, we'll skip ahead a few hours.
Okay.
No, sorry, Karen.
I was about to sort of communicate with Julius, like, where's Flopsy? It's been a while. I haven't seen her around this place.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should go. Maybe we should take a look for her. I want to just check as well that Hew's got his steak.
So
whatever he was waiting
the steak
for.
situation?
He sat there like this when I last went past him.
So I'll resolve a couple of things then. So Bingle brings out the steak. I was going to say roll an insight check. You don't need to. You get the sense that Bingle is looking a bit down in the dumps, Hugh. Normally, Bingle comes on over and is quite pleasant. Like, hey, Hugh, here's your steak. None of that. Bingle wanders over with a plate and a steak and just chucks it in front of you. Just starts to head off.
Bingle, sorry. You okay?
I'm fine, Hugh.
Oh, thank goodness. Well, thank you very much for the steak, and I'm going to tuck in.
And she storms off. He storms off.
How is the steak?
The steak is very good.
Oh, it's choked on my chin.
The steak is very, very good. But one of you, everyone below, you guys would have noticed that Flopsy went up towards the bow of the ship. So I assume you went up to the upper deck, right? Vicky?
Yes.
Sorry,
Cool.
I'm nodding. But yes.
What would you be up to up there? We'll go up here.
So, after listening to kind of what Ella said about, my powers, needing to kind of learn how to use them, I sort of like, I'm at the bow and I'm going to be on one of the sides, leaning against the rails. I'm just going to sort of like hold onto the rail. Take a nice deep breath of fresh sea air. Okay. Got Aragon in me. I need to get the Aragon out of me. And I need to channel it in some way. No one knows how. I don't know how. So... fuck.
Can you do the Spider-Man thing where you go like that?
So, right. Let's think. If you want to understand something, what do you want to do? You need to go somewhere quiet to think. And she's going to sort of like look around and she'll eventually look up. Is there a crow's nest on this ship?
Yeah, definitely a multiple crow's nests on both masts.
Is there anyone in any of the crow's nests?
You don't need to make a perception check. You see a guy up in the crow's nest with a telescope. Very long telescope.
I'm not going to go into that one then. I'm going to go into the next one.
Okay, so I'll say this one at the back.
Yeah, so I'm gonna climb into that one.
Yeah. As you do, you pass the engine of the ship as it's at the rear, and you can feel it stumbling. I will say, and you manage to climb up into the crow's nest. It's quite windy up here.
Right. So, I need to think. And she's gonna kind of sit down on the floor, back up against the railings of the crow's nest. And she's just gonna, like, I guess, do the closest thing that a rogue could possibly do to meditation. And she's just gonna kind of close her eyes, sit on the floor, probably hugging her knees to her chest rather than, the om kind of stereotype. And she's just gonna kind of try to kind of search inward, whatever that means. And she doesn't really know, so she's probably not gonna do this well. But she's just kind of searching around for that power within her somewhere. And perhaps also kind of listening out for any possible voices that isn't just Jim Bro and yeah, just kind of soul searching, I suppose, is the closest.
You certainly can. Roll a d20 for me.
Watch me roll shit. Go on.
Well.
Go on.
Well, natural 20.
What it means.
Yeah. This was a tricky one, or was it? This wasn't like an ability check or a saving throw or anything. But a nat 20 is a nat 20, right? So you sort of close your eyes and you start to try and just attune yourself to your surroundings and what you figure as this newfound power within you. You're trying to sort of vibe with it, essentially. You're trying to bring your psyche in tune with what is within you. And you hear sort of everything go silent as I'll stop the music. Dramatic effect. Sort of everything goes silent. The wind that was blowing past your ears is now just stopped. And you can hear these whispers enter your mind. And they just sort of just say out aloud to you. They just sort of say, hello? Hello?
Is it me
you're looking for? Can you hear me? And you hear another voice. Who is this? Who are you? Yeah, I'm going to say you probably hear about 3 different voices enter your mind.
Okay, I will try to, like, mentally respond.
Yeah. What we say?
I'm Flopsy. Who am I
Flopsy.
speaking to?
I don't remember my name. I remember I had a name, but I don't remember it now. Where are you, Flopsy?
I'm on a ship. Somewhere above the Sea of Swords, I think.
What is the Sea of Swords, Flopsy?
It's the sea to the west of Baldur's Gate, and the west coast of Faerun.
Faerun. That's a place I haven't heard of in a long time.
Where are you from?
Where am I from? I'm not sure, Flopsy. I don't know where I currently am. But why, how are you talking to us right now?
I don't know. I think it has something to do with Argon.
Don't say that word. Don't mention
What?
that word to us.
Okay, that's fine. I don't have to. Were you part of the cataclysm? The big explosion?
Yes. Yes, I believe I was.
Were all three of you?
You'll hear, yeah, these other voices as they've been sort of just muttering between themselves. Yes. Yes, I remember now. Yes, yes. Yes, the explosion. The explosion happened. What do you know of it?
Well, I know that it was caused by a reaction between, and Brimstone?
Brimstone. Yeah, Brimstone. Yeah.
Brimstone? And Brimstone, and it wiped out a large part of, well, pretty much the entirety of Baldur's Gate and a little bit beyond it, but because of the successful ventures of poor people, I can't remember all of them. Steve,
I remember them.
Wagyu, you remember them?
Simney, Lunaheart, Steve Wagoo, Zorbul, and Biffa. I remember them well. Yes, I too remember them. I remember them.
You knew them?
Yes. I believe our paths did cross once or twice.
Were they good people?
Yes. Yes, they were. They are good people.
They are good people.
Yes. Your story doesn't make much sense, Flopsy. They're not dead. We would know.
Where do you think you are right now?
I have no idea. All we see is darkness. Well, see is a strange word. We don't see. We don't hear. We're just lost souls. Death. We are dead, Flopsy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you see, if you remember the cataclysm, and if you remember those 4 adventures, that happened 2,000 years ago?
Yeah.
It happened 2,000 years ago.
Yes. Yes, I remember. It's such a long time. Such a long time
hang on.
ago.
Those 4 adventurers aren't dead? They're alive?
They're not down here. No, and you hear sort of probably around 40 to 50 other voices just say they're not here. Not here. No, they're not here.
Right. Well, that's news. Look.
Are you
if
here
I can
to
talk-
save us, Flopsy? Are you here to let us pass on?
I wouldn't even know how to start. I mean, if I can help, I will, but...
How are you talking to us? How are you here?
I closed my eyes.
Where is she? Where
Who is
is the Raven Mother, the goddess of death?
Oh. Well, she, I suppose... See, after the cataclysm, the gods had a war. And after that, a lot of them just upped and disappeared. That'll be why you can't pass over. Because the Raven Queen, the Raven Mother, she's not where she's supposed to be.
Where is she?
Don't know.
How are you here? How are you talking to us?
I don't know. I ate something powerful and...
You're speaking that word again. You're referring to that thing, aren't you?
Well, it's connected me to the dead somehow. And to be honest, I understand your dislike for it, considering what it caused, but it's not an evil thing. I don't think it is, but
how can
it's
it
the way
not
it's
be an
used.
evil thing, Flopsy? How can it not be?
Is it not the people that use it that are evil?
How did it get to our world? It was placed there. We were just tempted by it.
So you think it comes from somewhere else? Another plane, perhaps?
I think it was placed here. Yes. Yes, I think they buried it deep beneath our land. So long ago for us to find it and destroy ourselves.
Do you think you know who? Who is they?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, look. Currently, we're in a bit of a situation. It seems that one of the gods, one of the lost ones, has reawakened and is trying to almost create an apocalypse part 2.
You cannot let it happen again, Flopsy.
I don't plan to. I don't want what happened to you to happen to anyone else.
And you said you have Argon within you.
Apparently.
Then kill yourself, Flopsy. Kill yourself. End it now.
I don't think it's me. And as well, if I'm keeping it contained, I don't think killing me will help. If anything, it might just be the cause.
You're just like him, aren't you? You want the power for yourself.
What?
You want it
like
all
who?
for yourself. Cross. He wanted it all for himself, and look where it got us. You're like him, aren't you? Keeping it all in there for you.
I don't know. I just don't want it to be let loose.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he told us. He told us he'd never let anything bad happen to us. Not if we followed his simple fucking rules.
Do you follow Gattis?
We did. He convinced us to let him build that fucking machine.
The thing that opened the sky?
Yeah, he built it beneath my city.
Oh, right. So, I don't mean to alarm you, but I think there's another group trying to make it. And we want to destroy it, because we can't have that thing happen again. But we don't know how it works. Can you give us any guidance? Is there something to destroy that's the linchpin? Anything?
I won't tell you a single fucking word on how to activate it or how to do anything with it. You are as bad as him. If I were you, kill yourself and be rid of it. And you'll hear the voices now just flutter off. As they will refuse to help you.
Oh, bastards. Yeah, Flopsy's gonna kind of snap awake, I guess. And she's gonna have, like, tears. And I think, actually, she's gonna kind of, like, jump up, kind of run to the side as if she's about to throw up, but she doesn't quite.
But just before you do,
Mm.
another voice enters your mind. Because of the nat 20. I'm not going to tell you a lot, Adam, but what would Zorbal say to Flopsy in this situation?
I mean,
Can you remember the voice?
I mean, it was just my gremlin voice. How much does he know?
I'm not going to give you a whole lot, mate, for very specific reasons, but you've got maybe 25 words that you could say right now. I know it's hard, but
Pressure.
yeah. You've heard, let's just say you've heard that conversation that Flopsy's just had.
Okay.
You're the one voice that stayed with me.
Yeah, but he's also not a very nice person.
He got better.
Yeah, but he's a bit of a twat. Oh God. Oopsie, you're in trouble.
Perfect. Oh, that's fucking perfect. You hear this voice come into your mind exactly as Adam has just portrayed it there.
Oh shit! And then I'm just gonna kind of like nothing's gonna come up, but I'm gonna kind of gag over the side of the crow's nest. Oh fucking hell! What was that? And I'm gonna presume as I'm sort of like looking down, that's probably when you guys come up.
Well, I wasn't going to come up. I'm sorry.
What
I
I'll-
don't know if Lugas was coming up.
What I'll say is, as you look down and you get sort of heaving and ready to fry up, you do see the sight of this in front of you. And
Hey,
as,
hello.
That's not blue.
Adam, I tried so hard to get it blue. I tried so.
Do you not care about consistency? That's the only thing I've said in thing. It was big and blue.
I'm not good at AI art generation. I'm so sorry. Pretend you see what you're seeing, but this blue, all the rooftops are blue. I promise. I tried my hardest and I just couldn't get it to work. But
my disappointment is immeasurable.
So you see now, you are probably a little bit far away from this, but you see now that you are coming up onto Waterdeep, and as the rest of you now come up to the upper deck, you don't see Flopsy anywhere, but you are now looking out onto what is Waterdeep.
It's great to be back.
It's definitely worth mentioning to you, Lugas, that you see that we're coming up on Glitter Sands, and I'll show that artwork in just a second.
Okay.
Anything that you would all like to do until we come up?
I mean, it's definitely yellower than I remember, but
it's still blue. It's blue.
Still home.
I'm just going to wait until I see some of them, and then I'll compose myself and come down.
Yeah, so as you're sort of looking over, you can see your friends have come up to the upper deck.
Yeah, so I'll climb down.
I had something to do downstairs, but I'll wait.
Yeah.
So everyone else has done that, whatever they're doing.
Yeah, on the way up, do I notice Mr. Stoll anywhere?
You spent a good amount of time just lower down. I'll probably say he's got a table right next to the ramp that goes up. He's just sipping on a small glass of gin, something like that.
So as I wander up, as I finish my steak, and I'll get up and wander over to go up to the top deck and say, Ephraim, hello. Sorry, I said I'd let you know where we're going. I think we're almost there. I think we're going to Waterdeep. Just so you know.
Interesting. I never told you my first name, but yes.
Did you not?
Nice to meet you.
Are you sure?
The name's I said my name was Stoll. But as you mentioned,
you did.
My name is Ephraim Stoll. Waterdeep.
It suits you. You can see it.
Thank you.
Yes. I think we need to do some repairs, and the airship needs some repairs. So yes, we're about to land, I think.
Should I be worried?
I don't think so. Should I be worried?
I don't know. You said the ship is in need of repair. I hope it's not too damaged.
Yes, no, I'm sure the captain's got it under control.
Well, if I can be of any assistance in any way, please do shout. I'm quite a chipper fellow.
Can I? He's quite elderly, isn't he?
Very elderly man.
Yeah,
small, tiny little round spectacles.
I'm not going to be hiding my doubts about this. So, fair enough. I'll give you a shout if we need the help. Thank you.
It's all right, laddie. I have good hearing. I can hear you just fine. No need to shout. Tell me, what do you know of this city?
Nothing whatsoever.
Oh, well,
never been here.
Lovely place. Stay out of the sewers.
What an odd thing to say. I will do my very... Why? Why should I stay out of the sewers?
I mean, it's a sewer. Why would you want to go down there in the first place? What an odd
Have you ever seen a sewer?
I've seen many a sewers in my time, yes.
What an odd thing to have seen.
Touché. Both pair of odd individuals,
yes.
Aren't we?
Quite.
You odder than some.
I'll just take a couple of steps backwards and just say, I'll see you around, Mr. Stoll. And I'll head up to the top deck.
I think you will. Hew. Goodbye. What a lovely interaction. Julius, what would you be doing down in the lower deck?
I mean, I presume, like, at the point where we came out of the thing, we'd have walked back up, seen Hew guzzling his steak, happily. I'll go over to the bar. I'll ding it like this, and I'll just wait for old Lucy to come out.
Oh, hello, Julius. Hello.
Hi, Lucy. How are you doing?
I'm all right. And you see that instead of slamming the cleaver down, she just gently places it just next to you. This large, massive cleaver. I'm doing okay. Bingle's looking a bit worse for wear, though. Not sure why.
Yeah, I think I might have made him fall off of the wagon.
What?
You know, the teetotal wagon. Is that what they call it?
What?
I don't know where that phrase comes from.
What?
I think he might be drunk for the first time in in 7 years.
Better not be.
Yeah.
I'm the fucking manager. There ain't no drinking in my fucking tavern.
I'm sorry?
Okay.
God.
So
I'll have a word after this.
Murder hobo versus psychopath. What's going to happen?
there's going to be another fight. There's going to be Lucy versus Bingle now. Okay. Julius is like, she's like, oh my god, what have I done?
Let Xandar know when you wake up.
God. I was just like, is that like a nice bottle of wine or something? One of those things back there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. A lovely bottle of Chardonnay.
Perfect. I'll take it. All right. Yeah.
70 silver. And that's mates rates.
Yeah. So, I'm actually. So it's not.
70
Don't
silver.
look, Vic. Don't look. Okay. I'm a little. Could we do like a IOU kind of thing? You can actually look. I don't actually mind. You know,
we can.
Just, like.
But bear in mind, you saw what happened to the last person who owed me fucking money.
I know. Was kind of into it.
I would break you like a fucking kipper.
Yeah.
I would snap you. I would snap you without a fucking moment's notice.
Okay. Right.
You're getting off on this, aren't you? I will fucking destroy you. Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm gonna go before this gets really out of hand.
I don't mean it like that.
You want to cause a scene, Lucy?
I will fucking fuck. Fuck off.
Save it for the bedroom. Okay.
Fuck.
I love you. I'll blow her a little kiss, and then I'm gonna go over to Juliet's table.
Yeah.
I'll give Pete. Like, I already know what to do with an argon infused. I feel like Julius can speak to most people, but like an argon infused hammerhead shark, he's just kind of gives him like an awkward nod. Pete. I was just kind of stand there with the bottle of wine, and I've completely forgotten what to say.
What are you doing here, pretty boy? Pretty boy's come on over with a bottle of wine, Juliet. What do you think he's up to?
Julian.
Juliet.
Well, okay, fuck it. I'll look at Juliet. I've just heard that we're going to be in Waterdeep in an hour, and I'm pretty sure our paths are going to divert there. So,
Not necessarily.
do you want to get a drink?
Yeah, I'd like that.
Okay.
I know a great little place.
Sounds good.
Meet there tonight.
Wait for her to get up.
Yeah, she'll sort of stand up and she'll. I assume you have you just got a bottle of wine, or have you taken 2 glasses, or what? You just stood there awkwardly.
Well, I didn't want to take 2 glasses in case it made Lucy jealous, so I'm just gonna take the bottle of wine. And then probably as Juliet walks off, what he's gonna do is he's gonna be like walking past the table with his hand in his pocket, and then he's gonna quickly like nab 2 of the cleanest looking glasses that he can see. Just pretend like he like he had them.
Mm-hmm. And she'll just sort of take a glass. She'll pop the cork off of this wine, and she'll just chug the wine and hand it back to you.
Yeah, great. Are we going to like a room or something?
I mean, let's meet up later, shall we?
In Waterdeep?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, where do you go in Waterdeep?
I know a nice little place. Just, you'll find it.
I'm sure I will.
I'll see you tonight.
Okay. Don't tell Lucy. She's promised to break me in half. And I'm pretty sure that's when she's pleased, so...
Okay. Well. And she'll blush slightly. And she'll say, well, maybe. I'll see you tonight.
See you tonight. And I'll take the bottle of wine with me and go and find all of the others.
Cool. You can see half of it's been drunk. She just fucking chugged a girt half of this wine.
Girl's got a constitution. She's gonna go and be sick very shortly afterwards.
So as you head up now, you'll see. Oh no! Oh, you. Whoa! Chill out a minute. Chill out, everybody! Come over here. Oh no, people! Oh, let me go over here again. Everybody get over here. Everybody come over here. Holy!
Oh, look at that! That's good.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Didn't see nothing a minute ago. So you start to come up on the... so the ship takes a large, wide berth of Waterdeep. And you'll see that there are other airships coming in, and there's a couple of naval boats.
Sorry.
Everyone roll a perception check for me.
Perception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see shit. Oh, no.
You see the harmony. But the rest of you, however, you notice quite a lot happening. So you see that there on each of the sort of the naval ships coming in, you see it's laden with people, and these ships are coming in a direction from Neverwinter. So you see it was coming north up the Sword Coast. The airships are also laden with people, and they're sort of dropping people off. Who had the best? Hew. You see the airship dock as the Harmony takes this wide berth, and you see that they're checking each airship and each naval vessel as it comes into their respective ports and air docks. And you see that they're checking them rigorously. They're boarding onto the ship, checking all the passengers, getting all the names down like that. But you notice on the walls of the airship dock are wanted posters with all of your faces on.
Fuckers? With our faces?
With all of your faces on. There are multiple other faces as well. But some you recognise, some you don't. But you definitely recognise your own.
Wanted for blank.
You can't. I'm going to say with a 21 Hew, you just noticed the face and the word wanted. You can't make out any of the other text as you are very far away.
Yeah, I'll just guys. Flopsy, is that you in that poster? I recognise those ears.
Oh, they didn't get me ears right.
Yeah, this with a nat one, Flopsy, you're looking at the wrong poster.
What the fuck is that?
She's looking at a human poster.
My nose. Oh my god, is that how big my nose is?
I think that's quite flattering of you.
But the ship will take this large wide berth, and it will settle down on this large deserty sandy beach. The sand goes for quite a distance, large, very wide sand, and in front of you is this large castle-like structure. I don't know, Lugas, would you like to describe it?
Okay. I've just realised I've kind of bit myself on the foot earlier by making this image and not making it blue.
How dare you?
Yeah, hypocrite.
This is some Adam work here, and I've kind of shot myself in the foot. Yeah, okay. It's a very sort of remote area, quite far away from sort of hustle and bustle of the docks. Sort of like closer to the sort of the mountainous region north of Waterdeep. It's a large castle on a rocky outcrop. Some woods. You can, if we are close enough to hear, you'll hear sounds of revelry and old people. And some...
What does that sound like? Oh! I've won it back again.
Yeah, but also you'll hear some more magical, mystical sounds. It's random flashes of light, some fireworks, one would assume, a lovely pool.
And terrible wallpaper, and just this weird smell that's just coming off of it.
Were the wanted posters at Waterdeep, or they were here?
At Waterdeep. So you've gone round, taking this wide berth of Waterdeep. So you get the sense that this castle in front of you is very much on the city limits. So you can see the city walls sort of beyond the castle, but you very much landed at this large desert/beach. And Xandar will he'll sort of lower it down and just say, right, I've got some things to collect. Do what you all need to do. That castle in front of you, very lovely people. I'm sure that they would. I'm sure that they'd bring on a lot of hospitality. And from what you said, Lugas, you used to live there. So, I mean, they'll welcome you.
I still do live there.
All right. I don't know too much about you, but you guys can make your way into Waterdeep. If anyone asks, all right, we're not here. You've no idea who we are, and just keep it on the down low. All right. I couldn't help but notice, but you guys have got yourself in a little bit of hot water.
Yeah, Xandar, are you going into Waterdeep?
I'm going. Yes.
Well, could you perhaps just figure out why we're on wanted posters?
If I were to hazard a guess, it's because you were taking part in the Neverwinter Games. This here...
And that's illegal?
Well, not illegal, but here is where the High Council meets of all of Faerun. If I had to hazard a guess, they'd just want a quiet word with you all.
Yeah?
I've had quiet words with government officials before. It doesn't tend to go very well.
Aye, well, up to you whether you avoid it or embrace it, but that's ultimately your decision. I also saw a wanted poster for myself, but that's probably been there a while, you know? I'm likely going to stick to the shadows and stick to the ways that I know. If you do find a distributor with a bronze gear for a Ford 302, let me know.
Sure.
When you have a what now?
Don't worry.
For his engine.
A distributor for a bronze gear.
His hoo-ha
for a VO2.
For a Ford VO2. Henry Ford exists in this world.
Aye, of course. Of course he does.
That's going to be the next NPC that we meet. My name's Henry Ford.
I mean, if you also find a stroker crank and some Eagle Forge rods, we can turn this baby into a 347 stroker. Get a bit more horsepower out of her.
You've lost me, Harry.
Bye, Xandar. Bye.
All right.
Really? Okay. Release your hostage.
Oh yes. Release
Sorry,
release
Sorry,
the
what
hostage.
hostage?
Oh yeah, you missed the whole thing.
you did miss that.
You'll see this guy sort of come up, and they'll put him onto the ramp exiting the Harmony, and they'll untie him and just go on, little one, be free, go on.
Why? Be free.
So, do I want to ask?
I mean, okay,
This was not okay with it.
Psychically, psionically, I don't know if it was obvious for you, but Xandar's a bit of a criminal smuggler. Apparently,
Oh yeah, no, that's obvious.
Yeah, well, during the inspection of his ship, that man, who was a Neverwinter city guard, sort of found a bit too much out, and they sort of knocked him. Yeah.
Oh. Right.
It was very awkward. It tested my morals, but I think
generally,
if
you're kept as a hostage, it tends to be quite an awkward situation. Yeah.
I got him a better place. Better placement, I guess.
And you'll see this guy
awful.
just runs into this wooded area in front of you. And what you see out in front of you now, you see this large sandy beach, almost like a desert, but you do see the water as it appears in the picture now. But out in front of you is these ruined buildings that are just sort of sticking out from the sand, and a few palm trees, and you're several 100 feet away from this castle in front of you.
Are there any people on the beach?
No.
What is their clothing nature? Oh,
There's
okay.
nobody on the beach. Right.
Okay. Well,
What is Lugas's clothing nature?
Lugas is fully clothed.
So in trunks.
What I'll say is that is what you will see.
Okay.
It's a battle map. Don't be frightened by the battle map. All right.
See, I'm jumping.
No
down
one's
it.
frightened. We're excited.
And I'm going to say
Lugas.
you've been walking for about I'm going to say you've been walking for about half an hour now. It's quite a long walk. So yeah, what conversations would you be having anyway?
I mean, are there still like 40 people with us?
You see that they've gotten off and taken the other path towards. They're sort of following Xandar.
But they've gone towards the city.
Gone towards the city. Yeah.
Okay.
Lugas,
Oh yeah. Hey.
could I have a little bit of a chat? And she'll motion to a shoulder.
Sure, I imagine you're quite curious about this place, or is there something else?
It's something else.
Well,
About-
anything.
Do you two need a moment?
Well, I mean, you can listen in as well, but it's more Lugas has some expertise that I'm wanting to just pick his brains for.
Do you want me to listen in?
By all means, you might even be able to lend me some advice, because I really don't know where to go from here.
Okay. Julius will
Do you
kind of be, he's looking kind of forlornly at the glistening sea.
And so, yeah, so as we're walking, I'm going to be kind of having this conversation. So, after Ella suggested that I need to kind of attune to my found powers, because apparently they're going to be really important. So I tried. I went up to the crow's nest to have a deep think. And apparently I thought very well and very hard, because I ended up having a conversation with dead people. I speak to dead people now.
Always
You
good.
did that before.
Not
I did,
always.
but I'd never been confirmed. Now I know. And all of them seem to have died from the cataclysm. Specifically. There were probably others in there as well, but the majority of the ones I was hearing died of the cataclysm. They seem to remember a big explosion. And the reason why they can't move on is because the Raven Queen, the Raven Mother, she's just not there anymore, which makes sense because all the gods have disappeared. So perhaps that's a god we should perhaps look for. because at the moment there seems to be a little bit of a backlog of lost souls for the last 2,000 years. But they suggested that the 4 adventurers, the 4 that defeated Gattis, they're not dead.
That's good.
It is. But where are they? I mean, could they help? Oh, and also, at the end of the conversation, I heard this awful voice, like this little gremlin shit going on at the end there, that I was in massive trouble. Oopsie. You looks like you're in trouble now. Very often.
Awesome.
And the ghosts told me to kill myself.
Oh, word of advice, don't.
Well, that's what I said, because I was like, they seem that right. Okay, so they have a bit of a thing against Argon, which definitely didn't see in their good books when I mentioned it. Was inside me. They suggested killing myself, but I said that might not be a good idea because I might be the one containing it. At which point they then said I'm exactly like Gattis, and then they all sort of told me to kill myself. It was all very traumatic. And I'm putting on a smile right now, but to be quite frank with you, it kind of hit me fairly hard. And apparently, as well, one of the voices was the voice of a guy who built the original machine that broke open the sky and let the gods through. But he won't help me because apparently I'm a dick.
Well, give me a minute to process. Again,
I have some questions. Okay.
I have notes.
I mean, I thought you were just hiding because you were scared of the singing. You remember last time?
Oh, what? No. Oh, what? Yeah, well, I'm glad I didn't get pulled into that again, because that was also
That's what,
traumatic.
you like wandered off, and I just thought, well, she's gone to hide like a coward. And
I thought I did pretty well.
No, her singing last time we sang
It's
together.
that bad.
Oh.
It wasn't bad, is not the word I'd use to describe it. There's a lot
I
of
feel like
other
we've
ones.
gone off topic.
Anyway, my question was, that wasn't a question. My question was, you went to experiment with these new powers
Well,
by yourself at the top of a crow's nest
well,
in the sky.
I wasn't experimenting. It was more like a soul searching. I wasn't expecting to do anything.
I mean, just because, like, the last couple of times you've done it, you did go blind.
Sorry? Oh yeah, I was there.
That's fair. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I mean, I am blind, but I'm not blind. Like, I can still see, but I'm just somewhere else.
Okay.
Were you like where these voices were coming from? If that's
It's just kind of everywhere. Like, there isn't a
God.
space. Imagine sort of like a liminal black space.
done.
I don't like it. I don't like
Hugh,
it.
Hugh, it's
Just in
okay.
the background.
Hugh, open your eyes. It's
Oh,
okay.
Oh. No. Oh, sorry, that was worried.
Oh,
Horrible in there.
Give him a tap on the back.
They didn't remember who they were. They didn't know where they were. They didn't realise it had been so long that they'd been there, but...
Well, they sound like really reliable fucking sources, Flops, I gotta
I mean-
say.
Well, yeah, but...
They don't know who they are, they don't know where they are.
The more I spoke to them, the more it jogged their memories.
correct me if I'm wrong, but this might just be D&D law Adam doesn't know, but don't a lost sort of like divineless souls wander the fugue plane? Was that what you could be hearing?
If you what now?
The fugue plane. FUGUE. I'm seeing a thumbs up from God.
FUGUE.
Fugue plane.
Yeah, like a fugue, a musical fugue.
Huh?
They play them at funerals.
Do they?
That's sort of like, yeah, what?
It's not what I play at funerals.
No.
How many funerals can you attend?
A lot, and not all of them were we invited to.
Oh, I don't want to know.
Weddings, funerals, there's always a great buffet. That much I know. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. But you definitely shouldn't kill yourself.
Well, I'd rather not do that.
Did these voices, they were definitely after the Argon, right? They weren't like...
No, they weren't after
like
it. They actually had a massive aversion to it. Like, they don't want to hear about it.
No, I mean, they were... The voices only started after you. Like, the first one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Not first.
I didn't hear any before that point, no.
Just wanted to check.
But apparently, I want to hoard all the power for myself. And I'm exactly like Gattis. I'm a liar and a cheat and a dick. Those weren't necessarily the words they used, but that was basically the intention.
Paraphrasing.
Yes.
They were a little bit more eloquent.
Oh, yeah, I'd say their biases definitely clouded their opinions.
How do you think... So you think it's the fugue plane?
I mean, that is where sort of lost souls gather if they don't have any sort of like specific devotion. Otherwise, once you pass, you'll enter sort of their plane.
I can help out with this a little bit. So yeah, it is technically the fugue plane where souls that have not yet passed on live. As far as you guys are concerned, just another plane that they are at. But yes, good looking at the fugue plane. I had to learn that a couple of months ago.
When I was D&D law.
Yeah, good shit.
So currently then, the Argon inside me has connected me to both the ethereal plane and the fugue plane. So I'm seen to be transcending planes.
Neat.
But not the plane we want.
No. That's another thing I was going to bring up. For heroes, they said they weren't dead, and they were sort of at the epicenter. If you've sort of told me, you probably could have told me. They were at the epicenter of this cataclysm.
Yeah, they were right in the middle. They defeated Gata, according to the stories, because no one was actually there. Otherwise, they'd be dead. But apparently, here's a question. Would I know the name Stoll?
No.
Would that have appeared? That wouldn't have appeared in the stories. Okay. So, according to the stories, they defeated Gattis, but they never left the middle bit, the epicenter of the blast. So, assumedly, much like Gattis or anyone else left in the vicinity, they were incinerated by a massive explosion of Argon.
Mm-hmm.
But if Gattis is now this weird spirit in the upper plane somewhere, behind that net, maybe they are too?
Aye.
Or maybe they're somewhere else. But then if they're somewhere else, why wouldn't they help?
Maybe they can't? I don't know much about this Lassus. I don't know how it works. Maybe they're like holding back Gattis's full force or something. Maybe they can't interact. This Lassus is just really confusing.
That's the other thing, actually, Andy. The last voice that I heard that I met her above the table now was Zorbal, but would I know that, I wouldn't know necessarily who it is, because obviously I've never heard him speak, but would I recognise that it's different from the other voices?
Yeah, you would sure realise it's different from the other voices.
Similar in a Gatis kind of way, or like...
I'm not sure you'd be able to
Facebook.
make that connection, but a foreign
Okay.
voice has entered your mind, not like
Okay.
the ones of the dead.
So it feels
Yeah.
more like Gatis talking to me or Asmodeus talking to me. It's like an actual kind of voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the gremlin voice at the end that was like, "Oopsie, you made a mistake. You're in trouble now." That one. That wasn't dead.
Ooh. I mean,
How can you tell?
I don't know. There's like an echo with the dead people.
Like
yeah,
the echo of the past.
Like an
To be
echo
mo-
of the past?
an echo of the past, one might say.
Like
You're
crazy.
welcome.
Thank you.
Down your drinks, everyone. That's a title.
Credits roll. There's like an echo to the dead ones, like they're not quite solid. Like it's not a solid voice, but when it's not a dead person, it feels more solid. I don't know. It's really hard.
I get what you mean, kind of a bit.
I tell you what, the difference is the difference between Lugas talking to you with his actual telekinetic power voice, his telepathic voice, and message.
That's kind of why.
when he
It's not the
talks-
same to me.
No, when he talks to you as him, it's more concrete. It's more like him, like it's a natural voice just in your head, like you're hearing it, but it's in your head. But a message, you can kind of tell that it's magic because it has a little bit more of like a
Wisp.
yeah.
Sure.
A wisp.
Wisp.
It's canon now.
Stop looking at me like I know the answers, Mitz.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Figure out my
Lugas gets
story.
me. I'm just saying that's what I had, and I'll do it again because
No, just hang on. Can we just whoa, like
okay.
Just let me just take a step back here, everybody. I'll take a big swig of my wine.
Where'd you get that?
Lucy.
Can I have some?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks. Massive swig.
Yes, there's gonna be nothing left, and I'm in debt. I can't even remember how much I'm in debt, but I'm actually quite scared.
I would be.
I am.
Oh, she'll fuck you up.
I know.
Wait, are you in debt to Lucy?
Huh?
You in debt to Lucy?
Yeah, but like,
Oh, that was a stupid move. You saw what she did to poor Peter.
ah,
And that's an Argon-infused hammerhead shark, at least level 18.
never has he got this smile.
16.
And what I'll say, as this conversation is happening, you are now at the precipice of these ruined
No!
houses.
I wanted to run into the sea.
They're
You're-
running for you.
you are a little bit off from the sea now. The sea is down to yourself. I'm going to say it's probably about 60 feet away. But yeah, as you all continue to walk, I wish for you all to continue to walk on my battle map. That's not potentially not a battle.
Do I
I
know?
don't see any sea.
Who are we fighting?
Well,
Which old person are we fighting?
I hope we're not finding any of them, really. I mean,
Ephraim Stoll.
Isn't it a home for retirees?
Oh,
it's a home for retired
Do
mages.
you know what? I get the impression that Ephraim Stoll's going to be like, what's his face from Avatar The Last Airbender? You know, Boomy.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
I've started watching it.
Fucking
Fucking
Boomy. I love it.
Yay, Adam!
Oh, what have I done now?
Hooray!
I'm leading people through.
Oh, why am I so far away?
Yeah, where would you
Oh, yeah,
want to be,
Kincaid move
Julius?
up.
I'd be
Yeah,
next to
nobody
to
else
Flopsy,
move.
probably.
Next to Flopsy. Hugh,
As
do you
well as
reckon you
sharing
would be
sweets.
back there?
yeah,
Can't
I
even
think so.
remember how
I'm
We're not-
lumbering
that
up
was.
behind.
That's very Julius
We're
for
not
me.
going into combat,
Makes
but
me feel
you'll
something.
see this shadowy figure sort of come around from the side there, Lugas. And,
Oh, shit.
and he will just say, "Stop where you are. Stop right there. I've got a few questions for you." And you'll hear this as this Warforge comes round the corner. Looks like Johnny Five from Curse of Strahd. Just saying. your long lost love, Adam.
It was Terry, you idiot.
Terry, Johnny
that
Five,
guy.
whatever. And you'll see that he's got it's a drow figure. And you'll see now that the while you're walking, you didn't notice, but there's a lot of shade. The sun has almost been
what's
blotted
going on?
out by this magical darkness. And he has a hand on his blade, and you see he's just covered in these sort of drab grey toned robes. And he'll hold a sword out to you, Lugas, as he's just sort of, you've walked into his vicinity, and he'll say, "Stop right there. All of you, stop. I require you to all come with me."
Where to?
No questions. And he'll chuck 4 bags and some rope on the floor. Put those over your heads and tie yourselves up.
Sorry, this is happening a lot today.
Wait, how do you want us to tie ourselves up? Because we're going to need both hands for the tie-in, and we can't do that if our hands are tied.
You...
do you have, like, string? The rope's a bit big for me.
You
didn't think this through, did you?
How many... Is this your first kidnapping, sir?
Can I vote who I get tied up by, because I'm voting for Hew?
Shut up, all of you.
I'm great with knots.
He'll command the Warforged to walk up to you, Lugas, and he is going to try and restrain you. Would you like to resist?
Oh, I mean... Yeah.
Alright, roll a strength check for me.
Can I just
Did he dexterously try to evade the hands?
as Flopsy's got my bottle of red wine, can I just chuck a bottle of oil?
I'm on,
What, you want to
Yes!
You want to down a bottle of oil, do you? It's not enough,
Yes,
Lugas. It's not enough.
Oh, fuck!
You've
No, I hate modifiers. Suck, dude.
+0. What I'll say is, because it's so close, he's got your hands behind your back, but you're only restrained by him grabbing you. I'll say at this point you've all got an action to do something. What would Lugas? Your action is kind of mute at this point, but Hew is Flopsy Julius. What would you guys like to do?
I'd like to headbutt the Warforged.
Headbutt the Warforged, right? Well, then we'll go into initiative. Yeah.
Don't get to drink.
That's all I was waiting for. Someone do something.
Just before we go into initiative, what do I see any insignia on the guy's wrists?
Roll a perception check for me.
Even with my passive perception of 18?
Yeah, let me bear with me. Oh, with passive perception of 18, you get the sense that this guy is part of the Gritson clan.
Ah, bastards. Came out of magical darkness, it makes sense. Right, okay. What am I doing?
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Wait, I have a +11 to initiative? Why do I have a +11 to initiative?
No, it's the importer, remember? Just go with it. I'll sort it back out again. I remember I had to manually update.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
26.
For some reason, you have like the ludicrous amount of stuff. Right.
Do you have both alert feats? 2024 and 2020.
Yeah, I think there's like
it's
2
at the
on
top.
there or something.
Yeah, because it's got yeah.
Yeah, Flopsy, over to you with Julius on deck. So yeah.
Can I use my alert feat?
Oh yeah, where would you like to go?
Can I swap with you?
Swap with Hew, yeah. Update combatant to 10.
If Hew is willing. Only if Hew is willing. If
Oh
if
yeah,
Hew
are
is
you
not
willing,
then-
Hew? I assume you are.
Yes, I am willing.
Well, you've got to be willing because I don't want to do it. I don't want to change it back. There you go. Hew, it is over to you, Julius on deck.
Right. So, sorry guys, one second. Sorry, really bad time.
Oh, okay. Tell you what, then, Julius, you go. You take it first. For
It's
us.
fine. I'm back.
All right.
He's back.
I'll
sorry,
go back.
sorry. The door just slammed for some reason, and everybody's in the house. But
Oh,
really weird.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Ghost.
Yeah, I don't think it was closed properly. Anyway, sorry. I will shift. So seeing the Warforged manhandle my little squirrel, which is in features, which is here. So I will shift, and then I will move. Oh, game is paused.
Sorry, every time.
I will then rush over here. And is it an unarmed strike then?
What are you trying to do, bud?
I just want to headbutt it.
Unarmed strike. You can hit it with your axe and just flavour it like a headbutt and hit with your axe at the same time, maybe.
I don't feel that would be authentic.
Fair enough. Unarmed strike.
It's ruining his immersion.
Here we go. I've got to do the healing first. Let's just do that.
It's temp HP for shift, isn't it? Is it a temp? I believe
It is. Well, there's a button for healing, so I'm just going to click it. See what happens. Didn't work. Didn't do it. Okay.
Did it not? Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. I just had to press the button for you.
Oh, it did. Yeah, there we go.
We
Cool.
don't have cool things
that's
like
good.
Curse of Strahd until after Curse of Strahd has ended, by the way. Just saying.
Oh, I thought it was
No
ending.
worries.
Oh,
It's-
what's happened?
No,
Don't worry. I'll explain now.
I
Almost.
didn't hear anything. Okay.
Right, and then I did that. So we
I can't
attack,
hear anything.
normal.
Oh no, because I closed my laptop. Idiot.
That'll miss.
So, can I
Damn it.
possibly just retcon something? If
Yeah?
Lugas is there to
Okay.
the south, can I stand above him to the north
Oh,
and get
yeah, of
advantage?
course you can. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I'll just roll it again.
Oh, actually.
You're getting flanking with a restrained squirrel.
Yeah, I mean, does that make
Yeah.
sense? Yeah, that'll hit, buddy.
Anything
That'll
left?
hit, that's better.
So I believe it's 1 plus your strength modifier is for your damage, I do believe.
There's a damage one. I'm going
Yeah.
to click the damage.
Yeah, 1 plus 4.
Alright.
That's exactly. I was right. Cool, look at me. I made a rules these days. Anything else?
Fantastic. And that's it.
All right, Julius, over to you. Lugas on deck. So I'm going to say, Lugas,
Okay.
you're currently not restrained as Hew has headbutted him and he's sort of gone "Brow," and let go of you, all right?
Bitch.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, great. Sorry. I've got new spells and things.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I can't do it though.
Okay,
Settle
so
in,
yeah,
guys. We're at
just-
midnight now. We gotta wait for Kate to do all her spells.
Oh my god.
Ah.
It's alright, okay.
Oh, dissonant whisper is good.
It is good.
Oh, what's that?
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Just going through the spell. Just pick
Yeah,
one of them.
something- Yeah, I can't do the one I want to do though. Look at that.
You're a swords bard.
Yeah,
Your
right.
sword.
I'm going to. I gotta come over and stand where Lugas is.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Lugas, deck save. I should make you
Oh,
do that
fuck.
every time.
I'm gonna go and just
Switch.
stand over him. I'm gonna try and hurt him. Oh, where's my combat head? Do you have this on yours?
Right click your
Where is it?
token.
I'm trying. Oh no.
Because Lugas is over him.
Fucking hell, Lugas.
Oh, sorry. It's not my turn. To blame yourself.
I'm gonna try and hit this guy with advantage. Okay. Wait. It's hard. I'm trying to reach.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm learning so many things about Foundry right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Don't-
That never happened.
I don't do this.
Trick, Vicky, if you're not used to the combat HUD, don't use it. Did
Ah, did I
That
have him
hits.
targeted?
I don't know.
Yeah, that
it
hits.
makes sense to me.
it gets really messy when you've got loads of stuff. I would just get used to using the character sheet if I were you.
I
Oh,
have
okay.
a short sword and
You
a
should
short
smack
bow.
him.
All right. Cool.
And
So
sneak attack.
as you plunge the short sword into it, you sort of create piercing damage. Doesn't tend to do a lot to this creature, but you have sort of pushed it into him and created this void. So it does do full damage, but just be aware if you do a lot less damage than that.
Cool. Oh no, there's no point in doing that, is there? Because of that. Wait. Oh, he'll get an opportunity attack if I move. Yeah, cool. I'm just going to go for the same guy with my dagger. So I'm going to go with
So
one sword and then I'm going to try and go in with my dagger on the other. Yeah,
Cool,
2 weapon
23.
fighting.
So the way, so this is the first time you're doing this. So the way the damage will work is you don't get to. I've got to remember with 2 weapon fighting, you don't get to add something to it. I've got to remember.
You don't add your extra damage on the. You don't have to add your ability modifier to the
That's
damage of the second
correct.
attack.
Yeah. So you just roll. Yeah. So roll your damage because Foundry can't do this properly.
Yeah.
It's just the dice, so you roll like a d4.
Yeah. So that'll be just 2 points of damage. Okay.
And then I'll turn it into a mobile flourish. Hello?
She does have 2 weapon fighting, doesn't she?
Yeah, I do.
It doesn't. Yeah, then it would.
That means you add to your
If
proficiency.
it's not the fighting style, that means it would add.
Oh, I'll look into it. Whatever. We'll sort it.
It would do the fight.
Yeah, I'll do all the damage and I'll look into it. I remember 2 weapon fighting. There's something about it, but yeah, what flourish would you like to do? No.
I'm not actually going to do it because
Okay.
hang on, what's this one? Sorry, I'm trying to. Oh my god, how do you bring it up? Just the information.
It's like the ellipses.
Ah, thank you. Let me just.
Oh no, it's not. Expand.
Oh wait, this is extra damage. Oh nice, let's do that. I'll do a defensive flourish.
Oh. You have to remind me
You know what I
what
mean?
defensive
Oh, you can
was.
add it to your AC.
Yes, I believe you.
Nice. Whenever you take attack, equal number to roll a die, so add number to. Yeah, that's wicked. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll do a defensive flourish.
Okay.
Let me just use that. How do I? It's not in. It's not.
Just knock it off and tell me what your AC, or just remember what your AC will be.
So I need to roll a d6,
Yeah,
right?
go for it.
So it adds the damage to when I stabbed him, and then I add that to my AC. Nice.
Nice.
So it adds the full damage, yeah?
Yeah, so it adds 5, and then I add 5 to my AC, so my AC is now
Perfect.
19.
Right, anything else, Julius?
Wow.
No, that's me.
Alright, Lugas, over to you.
I will be casting Hold Person on the drow.
Nice.
Go for it, sir. I remember a whiz save, I believe? Or con save?
Yes, I'd like to. Whiz save. DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, please.
And this is a hold person. He doesn't get advantage on that. He will fail. With that one, he'll definitely fail that.
And he is paralyzed.
Certainly is.
And I will.
Is it the paralyzed condition? I thought it was just the
No, he's paralyzed.
paralyzed.
It is paralyzed. Yeah, it is paralyzed. And then, I mean, I can't move anywhere without him getting an opportunity attack on me. So instead, I will double on health and safety. And for my bonus action, I'm going to use my free caster sanctuary.
Yep, go for it. Let's just knock that off.
Yeah, because this isn't technically using a spell slot, so I can do it.
Fantastic. Flopsy, over to you.
Right. Okay.
I think I gave it to that guy. I'd like to give it to me.
Fair enough.
Yes, I was going to say.
Right. I'm going to use my short bow, and I'm going to attack.
With your
Warforged.
passive perception, Flopsy, you feel the ground rumble beneath you.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Cool. Not concerning at all. Yeah, I'm going to use my short bow. And I don't get advantage, so I'll just normal.
Normal.
I don't think it's going to hit.
That'll miss, sadly.
Well, then I... is there anything I can climb up on?
These buildings are sort of ruined walls of buildings, so they don't have any roofs, but yeah, by all means, climb up onto walls, easily done.
Yeah, so I'm gonna clamber up to a wall. I'll use my cunning action dash if necessary.
No need. If you want to just climb up to this wall here, you could do.
So I'm on the
What
wall.
I'll do is I'll place you. Well, no, all right. We'll place you there and we'll say you're on the wall.
Yeah, I'm on
That's
the wall.
fine.
And I'm gonna shout to my allies. There's something underneath us. I don't know what it is.
Cool. Everything Flopsy?
That's all I can do. My attack missed.
Sweet.
Actually, no, I'll tell you what I will do. I will, if I didn't have to use my cunning action dash to get up onto the wall, can I hop down from the wall on the other side and just like hide? Cunning action, hide.
Yeah, you do. I'm going to say you don't even need to cunning action hide, but yeah, roll me a stealth check anyway, just because no one can see where you are there. Yeah, pretty well hidden.
19. Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, that'll be it.
That'll be it. I will require Julius and Lugas make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Is he making an attack on me?
No one's making an attack on you.
Okay.
Well, no one that you can see is making an attack on you.
Ducks.
13.
13, Julius?
Oof. More. 23.
That's more.
Okey-doke. Lugas, you'll take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Julius, you'll only take 2. As this rumbling starts below your feet, as it just goes, you see all the rocks come around, and just completely underneath you, this person riding what I can only describe as a sand beast burrows up from the ground, smashing through your wall and sending Lugas you prone.
Oh, okay.
Burrow shark.
He will then take a swing at Hew.
A burrow shark. Hmm?
A burrow shark.
A burrow shark.
Would 16 hit, Hew?
I think it hits. Yes.
You're not currently raging, are you? So you're going to take all of this.
No, I shifted. Yeah,
Shifted, so that'll be 7 points of damage.
that's all right.
Did that even apply to... Oh, yeah, because you had 10 HP. He'll
It goes
take
to my 10,
another
yeah.
swing on you. Which will miss, and he'll take a third swing on you.
Whoa, this is
Yeah,
important.
you know it.
Okay.
Or 19 for 25 to hit.
Hits.
And he will do 10 points of damage to you. Cool, so yeah, Lugas, you are currently prone. It is over to the Warforged soldier. He'll take an attack of opportunity from you, Hew, if you'd like it.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, go for it on the Warforged.
Yeah, just normal, isn't it?
Oh, nat 20.
Oh.
Fuck.
Nice.
Shouldn't have moved
No.
it.
That'll do.
Yeah, write it down.
That'll do. Yeah.
11 points. He's dead. Oh, fuck.
Ah.
So as this Warforged just goes, as he sees his chance to get advantage on Lugas or Julius, you just go, nope. And yeah, as you swing,
Nope.
would you like to describe the kill for us?
I think you described it perfectly. I said nope, and I just dented straight through the Warforged head.
Fantastic. It is now over to the Drow, who will...
Make a wisdom saving throw.
That's only if he plans to attack, right?
No, he's paralysed. He needs to make
Oh,
a
of
wisdom
course,
save.
of course, yes. Apologies. I thought I was thinking Sanctuary then.
And that is
Oh, hang
still
on.
a fail.
That was from the Burrow Shark, though. Let me just see if he's got a modifier. +3, so that'll be a 16. Would that?
That would save. He is. Yeah,
But that would be at
It
the
is-
end of his turn, correct?
that would be at the end of his turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that'll be his turn. Sorry, yeah, I rolled it on the wrong one. He has got very high wisdom. Hew, over to you.
Angry.
Rage.
Angry.
Angry.
I'm a bit mad.
And then
If you go there, you don't have to rage.
So wait, is the drow still paralysed? Sorry.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
anymore.
No,
no,
he's not.
No, he's saved.
He's not.
Here, yeah, for
that'll be advantage.
Double, because it's both squirrels.
excellent.
Yeah.
And then I will. Yes, I will attack with my axe, and I'm gonna do the thing, Andy.
Do the -5,
Do
yeah.
the thing.
All right, let's see.
Do the -5.
Well, what I should say, this guy does look very heavily armored in plate armor.
Yeah.
I mean,
Interesting.
That's base 18.
it's a new feature. You gotta go for it, ain't you? Surely.
I
It's up to you.
kind of, yeah, I do have to.
I mean,
Yeah.
There is another feature of Great Weapon Master, is that if you killed someone, you can use your bonus action to make an attack.
Yeah, but
That's
yeah,
It's on
true.
your turn, though, isn't it?
It was it was on that turn. So yeah, I probably should have reminded you about that. When you down someone, be shifted on his turn anyway, so he wouldn't have been able to use bonus action.
yeah. I'd already used
Yeah.
my bonus action.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, rage.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, well.
But yeah, I
Still,
always forget to do
cool.
that. Anything else, you?
No,
No.
I'm just gonna sit here and rethink my choices.
It's great when it works. I've just put an enemy with plate armor
Yeah.
in front of you. Julius, over to you with this hulking great creature with this heavily armored rider on
Oh,
it.
fuck. Oh, shit. Okay. What I want to do as my action is bend down, pick Lugas up, put him on my shoulder.
Well, hello.
Easily
If
done.
he's done. Then what I want to do is spin around. I can't. Oh, why am I not moving myself? I want
This
to.
is in front of me.
I'll take the attacker of opportunity.
I'll say, Lugas, for mechanics purposes, you are prone still on
Someone
the
might need
shoulder.
to. Someone might need to
yeah.
move Lugas for me because I can't. Yeah, okay. So I want to spin around to where Hew is
Yeah.
with Lugas,
All right.
and I'm gonna in a line down here, just because I want to do it.
You're going to not have advantage, though,
The
'cause
mo-
you've moved the squirrel.
Yeah, I don't want advantage on this. It's a
She's
spell.
doing a spell.
Oh, okay.
Don't know if you saw, but she went like this.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Sorry.
didn't see.
When I do that, it makes me really want to cough. Where's my spell
How many
book?
fucking daggers do you have?
Lots. I juggle with daggers. Okay, let's cast this for the first time. I'm so excited. As a bonus action. Yep, baby. Oh,
So,
hang on
over there.
then. But I want to put it that, like, it's... how do I rotate it?
Yeah, she wants it to be like at an
you
angle.
use your mouse wheel.
Is that one of...
Like this. That's what I would like. So... yeah.
yeah. I think
We'll
that's
get all
from
of
one of
One of your
think
books,
that's-
mate.
Yeah, it is,
One
it
of
is,
your
it
books.
is.
Yeah, that's one of Adam's funky books.
Have a read of it, by the way, Adam. It's pretty damn cool. Right, so you're going to hit both of them, yeah?
Yeah, so for flavour, what I want to do is I want to, like, bend down, grab Lugas, chuck him up onto my shoulder, and I hope he, like, acrobatically lands. Then I want to do, like, almost like a dancer, spin around, turn, and I'm
Right.
just going to breathe out a wall of flames.
All right, roll your damage for me.
I am so prone, I am slapping on your shoulder. There is no acrobatics to me.
Oh, no.
Aw.
Are you joking?
Oh,
Oh,
First
that,
time I ever used it.
that's some sadness right there.
That is. Oh, hang on. Let me just check something.
This guy
I
will
have a
take
feat.
1 point of damage.
I have a feat that I might be able to use to make that slightly better. Let me
I don't
check.
think you
I don't
do.
know. I think it's only on melee.
No, it's only on melee, I
Is that
think.
only on melee?
Yeah.
So if you press expand there, the box.
This one?
So, do you want to describe that for us?
Weapon
With a
damage,
weapon. Yeah, that sucks. Sorry?
Describe the
Was
spell
everybody
for
like-
us. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So exactly what I said. I'll just, like, twirl around. Like, almost like I'm dancing or something. I'll come into, like, the space where Hew is. And I'm just gonna, like... and as I do it, this huge wall of flame just shoots out.
Yeah, nice.
Kind of engulfs both of them. And it would have been cooler if it did more damage, but damage sucked. Oh man, and we're all in the same space, right? So I can't end my turn there.
You can end with
So-
Lugas. That's fine.
Yeah, but not with Hew. I'm
Oh
on
yeah,
top
not
of
with
Hew.
Hew. You are.
So
right.
I'm just gonna
You're like
I'm gonna step us
tower.
both to the side so that we don't
Yeah. Cool.
I'm gonna come a little bit more around here, actually, behind it, if that's okay. I don't want to see two groups.
Right.
Okay.
Lugas,
Sorry.
over to you. Flopsy on deck.
Okay. I'm
Sorry.
gonna cast Shatter.
I'm so sorry.
Ooh.
Can I get both?
Unfortunately.
I can
Yeah,
get
you
both.
can definitely get both of them.
And I can make the ruins more ruin.
You will not
No.
get hit by this, Flopsy. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm even going to move you out. Roll. Right, hang on. Let me roll.
I don't know whether to roll damage first or not, because you and Jack do it differently.
You can roll. You can roll damage while I'm doing it if you want.
Yeah, that is a fail.
Makes no difference
is
whether you
a-
roll it now or not.
He's
What's this
the
damn
drow.
drow, man?
The drow
Like,
save.
plus everything.
And 15 damage. The drow take half.
The drow will take half. So that'd be 7 points.
It deals, I think, double to constructs, and I don't know if that guy counts because he's riding on something.
Not a construct, sadly. How much damage
No.
was it? 15. So that'd be. Maths. Cool. Anything else, Lugas?
Well,
You're still
any other-
prone.
okay, I'll stand up
Yeah.
and ooh, bonus actions. Why am I looking at that? I mean, I had an idea earlier what I was going to do.
Something really stupid next time.
Oh yeah, are any of us particularly hurt?
I wouldn't say anyone looks particularly hurt. Hugh looks barely
yet.
injured.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'll give a couple healing light to Hew.
Yeah. He did. He had a lot of temp hit points from casting shift. So
Yeah, but like he's our tank. Let's keep him tanky.
go for it.
So I will use it twice. I'm just going to remove it from my thing and roll 2d6, and you can heal that. You heal 3.
3 points damage. 3
Three.
healing. You. Yeah.
Many thanks.
Roll a d4 for me, please, Lugas.
Okay, 1 second. Did I just spend a d4? 2.
Cool. Thank you. Anything else, sir?
Well, I am now terrified, but one would assume I had that burrowing fucker will get an attack opportunity against me if I move, so...
He will.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'll stay here. Sanctuary's off me now because I've hurt people.
You have. Flopsy, over to you, which you were there.
Right, I'm gonna go.
Ooh.
5, 10. And then from here, I'm gonna aim for the drow at the back.
Yeah, so what I say is you have just popped out of cover where you were stealth, so you can roll it with advantage.
Nice.
Eighteen will hit.
Excellent. And because I was hiding, I also get sneak attack.
You do.
So damage. So that is 7 points of piercing damage. And I will also sneak for a total of 7 sneaky damage.
Nice.
And then
Looking
I'm
pretty
going
hurt.
to use Wails from the Grave.
Yes.
His ability. Right. And I'm going to use that on the plate armored guy.
It's me, the plate
And
armored guy.
he takes 2 necrotic damage.
Ow! My armour, it does nothing.
Nope. Which is why I shot that guy and then wailsed him. And then I'm going to do... it was what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm going to bonus action dash It's cunning action dash into here.
Okay.
And I will stand there.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Is-
That's something I should have done.
It is over to the burrow shark, who will attempt to hit. I'm just going to move you. Yes, he is attacking Lugas. I didn't know which one I was targeting there.
I mean, could you not?
I mean, let's see. Well, no, yeah, I'm going to hit you.
No, bit I'll rip.
So as he stabs out with a spear to you, you'll do 9 points of piercing damage.
I'm gonna not stop concentrating on that because he's
A little HUD
saved.
thing. It's great.
Um,
A little HUD thing. HUD thing.
and then
I've
he
got
will,
a path.
It's easier.
he will attack you again. Try and break that
Okay.
concentration.
It's already technically broken. That's still on hold person, which has failed. So I need to get rid of it.
Oh yeah, good point. And then he'll use his third attack on you.
Okay. That's probably going to hit.
18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. That hits my AC 17.
That's good. Actually.
For 7 points of damage. As 3 quick strikes of the spear just goes. One of them will go wide, but 2 of them will hit you. He's dead. It is over to the drow, who will, for some reason, doesn't have what I gave him. So let me just quickly give it him back. He will go ahead on you,
That means I can take
Lugas.
someone with me.
You will cast Magic Missile.
I think I can take someone with me.
No, not
No,
with
no.
Misty Step. Dimension door, yes.
What the
Whoa.
fuck did that roll?
That wasn't supposed to do that.
Hey,
Okay.
how come I'm so injured?
Yeah, let
That
me
would've been- Why is it time?
let me
times you by
give.
3?
Yeah, I don't know how that did it. So that'll be. I'm gonna roll this manually.
3 points of damage on that one, I think.
So it'll be 3 darts plus 1 on each dart, isn't it? Or is it plus 2? Yeah, plus 1 start. It'll be 11 points of damage. So you will actually take more. Take 11 points of damage for me. So I'll put you down 22. That'll be his turn. He's actually
This
going to
one's
back
good as
up
well,
a
though.
bit as well. To there. Hew, over to you.
Right. Targeting that guy. Swing away, and I'm going to remember how my character works, and I'm going to do everything that I'm supposed to have done this time. So I will attack recklessly.
You
Where's
could
the
get into
help?
advantage. You could get around to here if you didn't
What's
want to
the
do
damage?
reckless.
Is
But
that a space?
so this here is a space right here, and you could flank with
I took damage
Julius.
I shouldn't have. As I took damage, I
Can-
don't think I should have.
Can I get to that point
Oh,
with?
he did.
Yeah,
You-
5
Oh, no, I just put it
You
back
can,
on.
so, yeah. So you could move through him. That's
What was
it.
that?
There you
22.
go.
Okay, that'll do. Cool. All right, I'll just do that normally then.
Do magic missile.
Normal.
That little bit.
That'll miss.
For a guard.
sadly.
Let me
roll with
just
advantage?
check something.
I think you did.
Yes, I didn't roll with
You did
advantage.
not roll with advantage. No, you didn't. Just roll a d20.
Oh, I clicked the attack again,
That's
but
fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll
man.
hit.
that'll hit. That's better.
You did say
Right,
normal
so
attack. You're
Damage.
doing great weapon master.
Yeah, just normal. Yeah, normal there. And then for what was that? 11
Yeah, 11
points damage. And then I will also add on my Divine Fury, which I forgot to do
Ooh.
last time. Which I need to find in features.
Right at the top.
Divine Fury, yeah.
You just have to roll it manually.
Normal.
5 points of divine damage. Radiant, I believe. Yes, radiant.
Radiant indeed. And that is it.
Nice. Julia, so over to you. Everybody prepare yourself while Kate looks through her spell list.
Yeah, I've been doing it. It's fine. But there's too many good things I could do, and then they all take an action to do.
The nice thing is that I don't have to think too hard about my goals.
The majority of
Yeah.
spells you'll find will be an action. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna. That's just a bonus action. So I'm gonna Misty Step
Ooh.
over to this guy
Yep. Easily
because
done.
he just magic missiled me. So I just want to. Teleport, and
Now,
as I teleport...
Question is, are you Lugas, would you... I'm going to ask you, Lugas, would you go with the Misty Step or would you stay where you are?
Am I allowed?
Yeah,
Misty
fuck
Step.
it.
Okay.
I've had a beer.
I'm small enough, and he's drunk. I mean, yeah, I will. Yeah, I would. I don't want to be near this person.
I've got this.
I let the squirrel do everything else. Like I'm just building up ammunition for where I'm gonna fuck him over later because he's a squirrel. Yeah.
And I'm just gonna, as I Misty Step out, I just want to try and like drive my sword into him.
Yeah, go for it.
Block. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Stabby, stabby.
20 will hit.
Nice.
Yes.
Ooh, 9 points of damage. He is looking on death's door if you wanted to finish him off with a little flourish.
I am gonna try. What's my third flourish? Sorry, I've used the other two. What's the last one?
Slashing flourish.
Slashing. Okay, what does a slashing do?
So just have it, Kate. You can use multiple flourishes again and again. By the way.
On any other creature. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna just use the defensive flourish because that's the best so far. So let's burn a little defensive flourish.
Yeah, defensive flourish is by far the best one anyway.
Yeah, that's absolutely wicked. So right, D6. Ow.
2 points of damage.
No.
He is still up. He is still up by the skin of his teeth.
Wait, can I use... Hang on, I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah.
Let's use it for Misty Step.
Oh yeah.
So you've used your action, your bonus action, you've got movement left, that's it.
Hang on. Where the bloody hell is all of my stuff? Sorry. Let me check.
You got nothing,
That's ones
girl.
and twos for damage.
You got nothing.
Oh, no. You can re-roll the
Once per
damage.
turn, when you hit a target with a weapon, you can roll the weapon's damage twice and use either roll against
Yeah.
What's
target.
giving
Do it
you
again.
that? What's giving you that?
Savage
It's got
attack.
savage attacker feat.
All right. Would you...
Roll
yeah.
another D6.
Yeah, fuck it. Why
Come on.
not?
If it's higher.
No. As this growl just goes...
Darn Yeah, he won't be laughing for long. Okay, that's it. Yeah, that's me.
feel like I
I just
want to give it. I
pop
want
out
to
of
give it a
nowhere
kill,
and
but
stab him. I know. Oh, it's so frustrating.
Lugas,
Come on.
over to you. He's on 1 HP,
worry.
by the way. I'm just saying 1.
I know. That's why.
Hopefully, this will give him I'm going to bite him and give him an aneurysm.
You're gonna bite him, are you?
With your shark teeth.
Yeah, with the sharp or shark tusks.
Yeah, one of them.
Yes.
That's
Crit,
that
baby.
20.
Come on.
You don't need it, but holy shit.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
12 points.
So I imagine you just fly into this guy's face and just go. Ah.
I feel like Julius pops out of nowhere, gives him a paper cut. Then Lugas like jumps off, runs under the drowned's legs. It's like that, you know, the rabbit in Monty Python.
Yeah.
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 Literally that.
The awful bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Anything else,
Yeah.
Lugas?
I mean, yes. I'm going to healing like myself.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to roll
How many more of those bad boys
2D.
you've got?
2d6. 6 points of healing on me.
Cool.
Oh, God.
Over to you, Flopsy. You're in a house
I'm
by
gonna-
yourself.
I'm
Looking
going to
enough.
cunning action hide. So that I'm hidden.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
want me to roll a stealth check?
Nah, you're hidden.
Cool. Right. And then I'm going to use that to get advantage on my attack against that guy.
That's gonna hit.
24.
You not roll so well, man. Fuck.
Oh, come on. With my rolls the last few weeks.
Don't say that. It's not true.
So I will do damage. That is 9 piercing damage.
9.
Sneak attack.
999.
It is 8 sneaky damage.
8 sneaky damage. This guy's looking pretty hurt.
Snooky, snooky, snooky.
And then I might shout out, if we keep him alive, he might get some answers. And then gotta sneak back into the house again.
Cool. It is over to this burrow shark. Ooh. Last time I went here, would you like an attack of opportunity? You critted me, Hew.
Indeed.
And but you didn't attack recklessly, did you? All right, yeah, he'll move and take the attack of opportunity, mate, because he knows his plate armor is going to do him well here.
All right. Okay. Off. Attack. Normal.
Shit, that hits.
Knock him out.
Damage.
Fucking
knock him
stop. 18 points of damage. God, it's not worth it. It's not worth. It's just not worth moving away from you, man. He's going to attack Julius.
Thank you. I mean,
I've got 3 attacks. Don't thank me yet.
I mean, no.
Julius, 13 to hit.
You've got 2 to your AC.
Miss.
And you've got +2 to your AC, so yeah, bear that in mind. That would hit. Yeah, that's going to hit. That's going to be 9 points of damage. Fuck it, I'll use my 3rd attack. Julius. That will be a 20 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'll be fine.
You'll be right.
That'll be
For 10 points of damage.
fine. I'll be fine.
Ooh. You are looking hurt. So as 2 spear attacks just pierce both of you, and then you sort of recoil over, just still hanging on to what life you have. He will, as a bonus action, no, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. We'll come on over to Hew, over to you.
Right. I will run over.
knock him out.
What is this thing?
So it's the creature that it's riding. Where was it? It's basically the creature that it's riding is kind of this 4-legged armored creature that you can see burrows within the ground, and it's kind of got this nose shaped in order to be able to burrow. The rider on top of it is just sort of affixed on this sort of saddle-like stirrup structure, wearing plate armor, and he does look doesn't look like a drow. He just looks like a humanoid. But yeah, if you
And
It's so chipped.
so I will attack it, but I'd like to flavour it to attack its speed, in the hope that if I do enough damage to kill it, then the rider will fall off and
So what I've been kind of doing
not
is
be dead.
I've sort of been doing that the whole time, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
So like as when you bring it to 0, the rider will still be alive. Does that make sense?
Excellent news. That's exactly
If
what I
that's
wanted.
what you wanted to
Cool.
do, just carry on as normal.
Yeah, let's do it. And I am in flanking, so not just
Bloody mouth
attack.
girl.
Attack with advantage.
27 will hit.
There's a 27 hit.
Yes, it does, believe it or not, yeah.
Damage.
I love playing that so much when I play Lexi.
15, let me just check something. Okay, I'm not going to apply the damage to him, but how would you like to cleave this man off of this beast?
Yeah, I'd like to take the beast's head off.
Yeah?
Simple as that.
Yeah, cool. So this it's sort of, I'm going to flavour it as you taking sort of 1, 2, 3 sort of massive cleaves as the head just then rolls off and the rider just falls down and the body of this beast falls on top of the rider. What I'll do is we will end combat there. Just a second. I will place an Aarakocra in his position to show you where he is. because it begins with an AA, so it's a top of my creature list. So,
It's animorphed.
yeah, it's sort of loose initiative, guys. What would you like to do? There is a person on the floor. He is looking bloodied and bruised and battered, but he is not dead.
Can I kind of, as he's fallen to the ground, can I just I don't want to say squat over him, but can I like get close to his face and just kind of growl intimidatingly?
Yeah.
Is there any questions only smart people would make?
Make an intimidation check for me, please.
Intimidation.
Yeah. He'll just say, stop, okay, don't hurt me, please, let me live. I'll tell you anything.
I mean, I'm just growling.
Oh,
Yeah, we're waiting for intelligent people. There's none here.
why do you want us?
We were sent after all of you to take you to Baldur's Gate.
For what purpose?
I don't know. I'm just a foot soldier. I've just been tasked with bringing you all back. They want something. Did you have?
Did your orders come directly from Salem?
How do you know that name?
I'm asking the questions.
Yes.
Why should we let you live? What possible reason do we have?
Because I never had any intention on killing any of you. Just to capture you. We're under strict orders not to harm you. Well, not to kill you.
So whatever it is, they want us alive.
Yes.
Julius like, that's good.
Strict orders not to harm you.
as he healing words himself and spits half of a kidney out onto the floor.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, redhead man. But the best way of getting you was to put you
I'm near death, do you know that?
I mean, I got carried away.
You really need to work on your... Yeah.
Oh.
It's better.
Are you after all four of us, or is it just a specific person or people that you're after?
I don't know.
Answer the question.
I'm just after all you all. We are tasked to bring you all back.
Do I believe him?
Insight check.
He's pretty shit.
Yeah,
Pretty shit in it.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, whoever wants to roll an insight check, go for it.
My insight. I've got +4 on my insight, jeez.
15.
15. Fancy.
Where is he? I'll use the Aracoke because I'm not going to lie. He's going to use a deception. Yeah, Flopsy, you see through it. He's holding something back.
Don't fucking lie to us.
We're after you, Flopsy.
You know who I am?
Yes.
How?
Well, I personally don't know who you are, but they do. And he'll reach down into his jacket and he'll pull out a piece of parchment with your face on it.
Is it a wanted poster?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it the same as the wanted posters that I'd seen?
It's not. No, it's you can definitely tell the parchment's definitely older than at least a few weeks.
Okay.
A few weeks. This is even from before the games.
Yeah.
Mm.
Look, let me go,
Do you know?
and I'll just say we couldn't find you.
Do you think Salem Gritson's going to believe you?
I'm probably not even going to go back. I'm going to be real honest with you.
I wouldn't.
I feel so
You-
safe.
I'm going to insight check that.
Because to be quite frank with you, if you go back to your master and you tell him that you didn't do what you were sent to do, you're a dead man. We may as well kill you now. In fact, actually, it might even be doing you a favour.
Why would you say that? Salem is a kind leader.
He's a kind leader. The guy that runs the mafia is kind.
I mean, he sent me out to collect you, not to kill you.
It's because he wants something from me.
Listen, I've told you all I know. Kill me or let me go. It's up to you.
Turn around.
Lugas, you will see, I suppose you will all see, a figure come from the east. Lugas, you instantly recognise it as your dear friend Neef.
Neef.
And I will for everybody's stuff, I will show you. You see this lady here?
Sly old woman. Love sly old women.
Why old women? One of mine.
Hey, Lugas, is that you, dear?
It feels like it's been years.
What are you doing here, Lugas? What are you doing with that man on the floor?
I don't really know myself. Well, him and his friends sort of attacked me because they're like, I think they're trying to kidnap us and take us to Baldur's Gate.
Oh, that's quite the story, dearie. Are we going to kill him or what?
I mean, I'll turn around, but like, I think that I'll turn. Oh yeah, like, is that the plan? Have we sort of rung him for all he's worth?
I mean, you're our moral compass, Lugas. Have to do some of that tier stuff and make a judgment.
Oh, we'll have to come up with but Neith's around. We've got to do something fun.
I mean, I could do it if you want.
Is this a well?
Yeah.
Huh. That's an interesting observation.
I mean, like, it's another dark hole, and they appear to be like, it could be another Baldur's Gate hole.
Julius looking over, just appears to be a normal well.
Okay.
Not deep enough.
Nice. Neat. Well, he was underground anyway.
So as a group, are we? Is this to keep him here or to?
Don't kill him. There's no point.
Case.
That's not to say that we can't have a little bit, we don't have to necessarily leave him just like this. If you want to throw him down a well, throw him down a well.
What do you mean don't kill him?
Don't kill him.
Why?
I'm sorry. I'm all for killing in self-defense, but this guy is now asking and begging for his life. I'm not a cold-blooded murderer.
He is.
Well, I'm not going to
I'm
sink to
not.
his level.
I wasn't going to kill you.
Shut the fuck up. No one was asking you.
No one likes you.
Oh.
If I were like him, I would be part of the Gritson. I would be no better than them.
This is ridiculous. I'm going to walk over to him very fast, and I want to try and... I'm going to do it.
Easily done. He's prone, restrained, all the conditions imaginable.
Hey, I said I'm not a cold-blooded murderer. It doesn't mean that you can't be.
If you would like to kill him, please describe it for us.
Julius will just give Flopsy like a long look. And, oh, people are here. And, yeah, he's just going to walk on over and I just grab his hair and then just grab one of my daggers and nice and clean. So if people are coming in.
I'm just going to mute.
Yep, no worries. And you'll see Lady Neep over there will just, she'll go, oh, how fun. Lugas, I got it. You fancy a cup of tea?
I do need, mate. It has been a very mixed weekend.
Come on. Are your friends going to join us? I kept your room exactly how you left it.
Oh, you're a legend, Neith. I've got so much to tell you. You would not believe what I've been through these past few days. It has been amazing and awful. All at the same time.
I can't wait to hear the stories. I've got a few myself. I'll beat Ginny in backgammon. Wouldn't you believe it?
Oh, really?
Aye.
How long has she had that? How long has she held the record?
For like 22 years. Nobody can beat her.
She must be devastated.
Do you know what it was?
What?
The old bat was cheating us all along.
Oh.
Cheating, bitch. I caught her.
Absolute bitch.
What an absolute fucking bitch.